Boba.
Welcome to Cineverse, everybody.
I thought you were starting the show.
Wait.
Me?
Yeah, is that what you said?
No, I didn't say that.
I thought you were starting the show.
I thought you were starting the show.
Welcome to Cinematic Universe on Hyper RPG,
well,
everybody.
We got all our shit together.
There it is.
Hello to everybody in the chat. What's up, guys? How's it going? This is a movie news discussion show on Twitch where we are super interactive as hell, and we're so funny and entertaining.
Uber Baldi, 10 months
Boom!
Uber Baldi, thank you very much.
Nicely done. We are live, everybody. We're live. Tell all your friends, tell all your family to tune in, because there's something for everybody on
Critter Nation,
on Hyper
Claire
RPG.
58.
Hello, moto.
Got a bunch of great movies to talk about today, a bunch of movie news.
Yeah.
We're watching some trailers. We're talking about what's coming out in theaters and what just came out on Blu-ray. And I'm pissed off about what came out on Blu-ray today, guys.
We'll talk about it later, Hector.
We will.
And also, we're going to discuss Moana a little bit. Spoiler-free review, maybe, because these guys haven't seen it.
I can walk out if you guys want to do 6 minutes of spoilers.
No, I think, honestly, Eric, I think we can talk about that movie spoiler-free and still talk about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, not that, like, there's not that much.
There's not that many, like,
to spoil.
surprises.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it's like...
no.
It's a Disney movie.
Surprise, she's a princess.
Like an M. Night Shyamalan masterpiece.
Yeah, no, Moana doesn't get killed halfway through, and it's like, psyched you out, kids.
Okay.
Right.
Psych. It's really the Rock's movie.
Psych. It's about Maui.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he crushes her head.
Thank you, Lance
Great.
Stander.
Lance Stander.
Ooh,
2 months in a row. Jason O. 5 months in a row.
Jason O.
Jason O.
Marcy. 2 months in a row.
Ooh.
Also, Moana hype. I can't stop listening to the soundtrack for Moana.
Yeah, I
Hype,
just
hype, hype.
bought it.
Hype,
Like
hype, hype.
on my way home.
Me too.
I bought it and
Hang on. Everybody pause for a second.
Great.
Claire
Pause.
58, she is a princess. Don't you start with that racist BS, Claire. Don't you be starting with your racist BS like you always do, Claire 58. You know she's a princess. Why? Because she's the daughter of the chieftain. Done. That's princess.
right.
That's princess. I'm tired of these Eurocentric definitions for what a princess is. Well, guess what? So's Pocahontas. She's a princess. She's daughter of the chief. Done.
Yeah, Pocahontas is accepted in canon as a Disney princess.
Lilo,
so.
not a princess, and I'll give you that one.
Definitely
Lilo from
not,
Lilo and
definitely
Stitch.
not.
She's an adorable.
She's not a
Hawaiian
princess.
Even
no.
Mulan, who is counted amongst the Disney princesses in terms of merchandising, is not technically a princess.
She is not, no.
Does that guy become a prince at the end?
No, he's just.
He was just
general.
like a
He's just
general soldier
yeah.
guy. Does she become any kind of
he's
a
captain.
royalty?
He becomes a no.
Well, Moana is royalty.
Moana's royalty. Yeah.
Look at Claire 58. She's a chief's daughter, not a princess.
Just
my
kidding.
God. Okay, good.
She said, just kidding.
Woo!
She's just fucking with you, Hector. That's why we love you, Claire.
I've never
I
seen
swear
Hector
to
so
God,
red before.
For like
I
our
know.
anniversary show, we need to fly Claire.
We need to have Claire here
Aw.
some in
Great.
some form or another.
You know what? I was about to say we don't have the budget, but I bet you that we could put together a GoFundMe to be like, we're flying Claire
absolutely.
58 out to a
I
live
bet
view,
you we
like a
could
live
even-
taping of Hyper RPG.
We can
Yep.
even do it like a
Cineverse.
sponsorship where like every time we say Claire 58 or
Oh my
reference
God.
her in the chat, then we get a bump. Of money.
Everyone's
All right,
going to want
all
to
right.
do that for themselves now.
I know, right?
We can't start loving all one of you because then we'll have to love each and every one
Yeah,
of you.
Equally.
And that's
That's
too
true.
much love.
That's true.
Equally.
That's too much love.
It's
All right.
okay.
How you doing over there, Lucas?
Moana's
I'm doing
great.
so well, man.
Cut to the Lucas
Yeah,
cam. for a
Lucas
second.
Cam.
Lucas Cam, please.
Lucas Cam.
Hi.
Oh man, he is so
That's
cute.
not awkward.
He is so cute, you guys.
Aww.
Oh gosh, he's the
You're
best.
cute.
What?
All right, before you two start flirting.
I know, right?
Okay, too late.
Calm it
Too
down over
late.
there, guys.
Do you guys want to get into movie news?
Wait.
Do we have housekeeping? We have housekeeping to do.
Oh, we do. We have a
I
Lucas,
should,
Lucas.
I should tell you guys the thing.
Lucas
Yeah,
Cam.
yeah,
I told you.
Tell the thing.
Let me get
All the
started.
things.
Here we go.
All right, y'all. So we got a cool thing going on tonight. I'm gonna take my headphones off because I can hear myself. Okay, so we're gonna play a game we're gonna call it Build a Title. If you donate $50.
Lucas Cam is the best.
Your
Cam.
J-Man.
Thank you.
Thanks for that. If you donate $50 and give us the title of a movie, for example, the movie Hard to Kill, if you donate $50, give us that title, then the crew here has 1 minute to work together to build an overlapping title off of the first and last word
So
of
for
that
that
movie
one,
title.
I have an example for that one.
I also have an example.
Okay.
I want to hear yours first.
Hard to Kill a Mockingbird.
Get Hard to Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh.
Get Hard to Kill a
Mine was
Mockingbird.
mine
That's
was
good.
Hard to Kill Bill, but I didn't come up with the front part.
So I have similar. I have Die Hard to Kill Bill.
Oh, that's the winner.
Can we
So
make
that's
that
what-
can
that's
that be a
what you get. You're
sequel?
taking, say what?
Can that be a sequel?
Yeah, that would be amazing. So that you're taking like the first word and taking a movie title to combine all of these things together, and then taking that last word and adding the title.
Paul Lind!
Paul Lind.
Oh,
Welcome.
you're just terrific.
So we're going to take all those titles and write them down, and then at the end of the show, we're going to vote on our favorite, and then the crew here is going to pitch that movie to you.
But Lucas, what does the chat get out of that in return?
So we kind of don't want you to troll us on this one. We don't want you to stump us on this one. We want to all work together on this one. So we're going to give you a Steam key if your title gets picked. If you submitted $50, you submitted the movie Hard to Kill, and we picked Die Hard to Kill Bill as the winner, then you get a Steam key. And that's just so that we don't get too stumped and end up with a list of BS like what?
Yeah, try not to end in
melancholia is like a one word.
Yeah,
try
exactly.
not to end in proper nouns.
Yeah, just don't end it
that's
with
difficult.
Roxbury, and I think we'll be okay.
So you're gonna kind of want to work together. Give us a title that you think we can work with, so we can have fun and play with it. If we get to $500 tonight, we're gonna give away a $100 Amazon gift card.
Oh my god!
So that's pretty cool. But also, be donating $50. Bring in your movie titles, and we will have 1 minute to come
Win
up
it.
with a movie title. If we don't finish, if we just end with Hard to Kill, then that's what you get at the end to vote on.
Rolling Stop. That's not a movie. It's not Die Hard to Kill Roxbury.
Hard to
That's
Kill
not what
Roxbury.
the game is.
We also
You're
had
just saying words.
we had Spider-Man earlier as an example, and we came up with Along Came a Spider
Man on Fire.
Yep.
And that would be a fun one
That's
to pick.
That would be a
Great.
fun one, yeah.
So anyway, that's me.
Alternatively, Ixoloxy says, "Who needs Steam keys? Just troll them."
No, but we all need Steam keys.
You know, do
Don't
what
you like-
do you do you.
This is gonna
yeah,
be a long
you do you,
show.
boo boo. Yeah,
Don't
it's
you
gonna
like
be a
free
long
video
night.
games?
What?
Don't you like to game? What you know about
They probably like to game if they're
gaming?
here.
Does
What's
it
the
work?
Steam
Just like
for?
maybe.
Redder,
Oh,
Redder Rainbow asks, does it work like
I know
Doug
I
Loves
love
Movies,
that.
where you can use part of a title? Yeah, that's what we're.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I mean, what do you mean like part of a title?
Yes, that is exactly what it is like.
Oh, okay.
He plays the game on Doug Loves Movies.
Okay, great. Okay, cool.
As in
Thank
Doug
you
Benson?
for following whoever just followed. That's cool.
Nice.
All right, guys, getting into movie news time.
are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do
Yeah.
it?
About
I'm
that
gonna,
news.
I'm
about
gonna
that
start
news.
off the news tonight with something a little bit silly. So it looks like we have a Chinese movie production company that's making a movie knocking off Mad Max, and they're calling it Mad Sheila. Adam, you want to roll that trailer? Roll that trailer, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
We have an
that
exclusive
looks
trailer
pretty cool.
for Mad Sheila. Lucas, are we up?
Yep.
Here
Cool.
we go. I haven't seen this.
Any volume? Okay.
小心点儿，千万不能暴露。退后去！
要真是处女啊，俺也给你一座城。
The nice big motorcycle.
21天作五，一言一宿。怎么弄死？
The translation.
你又试探我，
What is going on? Oh my god.
Some Andrew Kramer video co-pilot. Shit.
That was it?
They probably
That
got
was
they
it.
probably got those Action Essentials
That was
4K
it.
That was
on
it?
sale.
That was it. That was the trailer that we're getting. Guys, so there's a company, a Beijing-based film company named New Film Media that are doing this without anybody's consent, without talking with
Sure.
anybody about it. There was one comment that the director, Liu Lei, said, Mad Max is the biggest winner at the Oscars this year. Our Mad Sheila salutes. Basically. So they're just like, fuck it, we're going to make this movie.
That's
it was a big
fine.
hitter. Whatever.
Sure.
Another interesting about Fury Road is that it didn't release in China, so because of the censoring, obviously.
Oh.
So this is something
They
where
made
like,
their own.
yeah, so they made their own. I mean, good on them, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're making their own shit. Let's see. So this Chinese company as well as making stuff like this, they're also under or facing a lawsuit against Disney for making a Cars 2 spin-off, and they called it the Autobots. And so they're getting sued by Disney
Like
at
an
the same.
animated
Okay.
one?
Yep.
Oh my
There's a
God.
poster for it too. It looks exactly like the Cars 2 poster. The cars look exactly the same. Basically, the story's exactly the same, and they're just kind of what the comment that they said on that one is they're kind of sticking it to the man. They're like, yeah, Disney's not the only person who can make giant spin-off blockbuster movies, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna do it anyway because it's not letting them stop them making these knockoff movies.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
that one I have a problem with.
It's interesting.
But with Mad Max, the Mad Sheila one, I think it's fine because
mean,
it's like
yeah.
we have here in the U.S. Are they still around, the Asylum movie studio?
Oh
that does,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
direct-to-video?
I think they still do that.
If they're not still doing that for like Sci-Fi Channel or just direct-to-video, I remember when
Right.
video stores were a thing, the direct-to-video market was huge because they would just trick people into renting movies that they
That
thought
looked like that had the
looked
similar covers.
Transmorphers
Yeah, yeah,
instead of
yeah.
Transformers because people are dumb or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with Asylum knockoff stuff, and I also think that Mad Max is so influential that you can't trademark the genre
look,
of
post-apocalypse.
You can't
Right,
do that.
right.
And that it wasn't like taking a shot for shot thing. It was just like a bunch of Chinese actors with crappy Mad Max costumes, like even like 80s style Mad Max, not even like new, and
Yeah.
just like driving stuff, like put together cars. I think that shit's creative and it's cool and it's like, go for it. I don't care. It's fine. But to do like a Cars 2 knockoff, if the cars look exactly when you do that animation stuff like that, that's character design, that's ripping off. I'm not okay with that. But but the Mad Max genre,
it's
go
a mad
for it. Go to
rip-off.
town.
I mean, it looked like it was a fan film just set in that world.
Absolutely.
You know,
Right.
Every inch of it, like, just.
Let me find the actual
Homemade.
budget that they have here because I know they listed that.
Is it gonna make us cry?
It's
$200 million.
I
somewhere-
know.
hold on. I know it's somewhere in here. Let me find that.
Oh.
It was somewhere around like $500,000.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
all the money they
Okay.
had to
Yeah,
make
that's
this
still a
movie.
lot.
Yeah,
Jeez,
it's
that's so
still
much
a lot
money.
for this.
Think how many like indie films could have been
Yeah.
made for that money.
Think about how better of a Mad Max film we could make with $500,000.
We can make a dope ass Mad
First of
Max
all, we
movie.
wouldn't film it
God.
on paved streets, guys.
I know.
We would go out into the desert and get it done.
Yeah.
We would do the real deal.
Adam, how do you feel?
crazy.
You've been awfully quiet.
It's just it's a glorified fan film.
Yeah.
It's really all it is.
High budget fan film.
Yeah, but how do you
Lucas,
feel
can
about
we
them?
we need the chat. The chat is.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about them
Thank you.
not caring what anybody else thinks and facing a lawsuit, taking on a giant like Disney and being like, "Hey, we're still gonna make it anyway."
I mean, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Good luck because I don't. To me, it's like you're taking on a studio that is probably one of the most powerful studios in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win.
They
No,
own
Sorry,
it's not
everything.
good.
Yeah,
They're gonna own you by the end
Like
of it.
it's one of the top like 7 companies in the world. So I mean, good.
Yeah.
They have
those
all the
poor
money in the
people.
world.
I mean, if it's something that they're just gonna put out, throughout China as their version of a Mad Max story, then fine. I mean, people
Yeah.
here make glorified fan films all the time.
Yeah.
And they usually just end up staying online.
Yeah.
that's very true.
know,
This is gonna
so-
get like a wide theater release.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how Warner Brothers reacts to it and what they say and what they do and how they react and if they're gonna try to order a cease and desist or if they won't. I don't know. It's gonna be
It's
interesting.
very true. It's very true.
But I mean, the trailer didn't really.
Yeah. I mean, what are they
Okay.
gonna sue them for? Like,
Yeah.
what money are they gonna have after this?
Well, who knows? They might have money, but
Warner Brothers?
do the
No.
law. So do
I mean, this company.
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
is Warner Brothers gonna get
Yeah.
by squeezing blood from a stone?
Hey, I
very
mean,
true.
that's what people thought about Paramount when they sued that Star Trek fan film
Yeah.
Axion.
Axonar.
Axonar, yeah.
Axonar.
They don't care how much money you have. They just
true.
want to make
It's
your
to
life
make
a
you
living
stop.
hell.
yeah,
it's
they
about
just want
shutting
you to
it down.
stop.
Yeah, it's about
basically.
shutting you down, which is why I think it's so great when studios like Lucasfilm are like, we don't care, make your fan films. They don't care. They're
I like that
Yeah.
approach.
here's
I like
lightsaber
that
sound
approach.
effects. Put them in your videos, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At least make it quality.
For the most
Yeah.
part, Lucasfilm has been very much hands off. A lot of the other studios, particularly Paramount with Star Trek, Warner Brothers with their
Yeah.
DC stuff.
Yeah.
Warner's has gotten better about it. I know a lot of the fan films that were being made in like the late 90s, early 2000s, there were people who were getting a lot of cease and desist, and Warner Brothers has kind of backed off as long as that they can ensure that no one's trying to like turn a profit off anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm,
Right.
But yeah, that's my news. Starting it off light for tonight, you guys.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Yeah. Who's up next? Yeah.
Oh, this is me. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just thinking about Axanar. Zenblade says Axanar was trying to profit from the movie, though. Was that the case, though, or was it just that
I mean,
they
they were
raised more than $1
capitalizing.
million
They were capitalizing
with their GoFundMe stuff? I thought
on the
that's what it was.
fact that the movie was coming out, so it was getting really popular, and they just crowdfunded for a lot of money.
Sounds like smart marketing to me.
Yeah.
I thought all of that was just going to go into the production, and I thought that they had
Yeah.
a deal of because of that, Paramount said, okay, from now on, Star Trek fan films have to make less than this, or at least raise less than this.
Yeah.
You have to use these costumes. You can't make your own like all of these different limitations and stuff.
Right, they have to actually license the costumes.
Yeah, which is
so they still have
come
to
on.
pay for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So pretty cool news. If you're a fan of animation, the Annie Awards nominations came out, which are really exciting. We usually get these award nominations before you get stuff like the Oscars and the Golden Globes, and the year is coming to a close, so it's going to start to be a lot of award show stuff. But a lot of times, if you're interested, if you don't care about the Annies, first of all, you're dumb. But secondly, if you care about something like the Oscars, a lot of the times. All right, well, that's because you're dumb, Adam. Because you're dumb and you don't know enough. You're ignorant. I apologize. You're not dumb. You're very smart, but you're ignorant when it comes to animation, like a lot of people are.
Hey,
Heck, you're
Zootopia
just-
swept it, man.
You're just harsh,
yeah,
buddy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm being savage tonight.
All right.
Yeah, Zootopia swept it, and a lot of the times the Annie Awards are indicative of what types of animated films will get nominated for Best Animated Movie. Gypsy Danger 89, thank you for subscribing for 7 months in a row. Which movie's going to get Oscar nominated for Best Animated Picture? Oscar nominated. So there's some pretty cool stuff for Best Animated Feature. The nominees were Finding Dory from Pixar, Kubo and the Two Strings from Laika, Kung Fu Panda 3 from DreamWorks, Moana from Disney, Zootopia from Disney. Solid year for animation.
Yeah.
Those are all good. Even the worst one is probably Kung Fu Panda 3. It's so good.
It's
I
really
love
good.
Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda
I
3.
thought
Like,
it was
it's
great.
really, really good. Best Animated Feature Independent, Long Way North. I don't know what that is. Miss Hokusai. I don't know what that is. My Life is a Zucchini.
That's an
Cool.
anime.
The Red Turtle from Studio Ghibli. And Your Name, which is really cool. I haven't heard about any of these projects. Even The Red Turtle, I don't think, which is
Yeah,
exciting.
the Red Turtle we watched the trailer for.
The
It
trailer?
was the
Is it a
French
short film?
No, it was the French
Okay.
film that we saw about the guy that washes up on an island. It was really interesting
Oh,
animation
yeah.
style.
I
It's kind
remember
of
that.
Mobius-like.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the
remember it.
one that we saw
Oh,
a
yeah.
trailer for that is going now to Netflix?
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, I don't remember the name.
What was it
What-
like?
yeah, what did it
Describe
look
it.
like?
Was it like Ghost Boy or something?
No.
Phantom Boy.
Phantom Boy, thank you.
No. It had like a really interesting animation style.
Cool.
Oh God, what was it called?
2D.
It was like drawn.
April
it
in the
was like
Extraordinary World.
Wait, what was that?
April in the Extraordinary
I
World.
think that was it.
Or
The
Little
French one
Prince?
was like steampunk-like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Cool.
that wasn't it supposed to go to or was it Little Prince? Maybe it was Little
The
Prince.
Little Prince.
Well,
yeah.
that's been on Netflix for a little while. Yeah, that
Well,
was
I
great.
know,
Went
but
to
I drove
Netflix
by a
as well.
billboard and they're really trying to push it
Sure.
Yeah.
for the Oscars.
That one as
okay.
well.
But you know how
Oh.
that goes.
Yeah, The Little Prince I thought was fantastic. That's
haven't
another
seen
one.
that one yet.
Didn't get nominated for Best Animated Feature because, and again, I think because the other 5 nominations are really strong. I think Little Prince. I think in a lesser year, I think Little Prince absolutely could have been nominated. We got Best Animated Special Production nominations. Whatever. Best Animated Short Subject. Piper is in there from Pixar,
Oh my
along with some other ones.
God.
Piper's real
Oh,
cute. That was in
that
front of
thing is
Finding Dory.
Ah, so cute.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff. They even have Best Animated Television Broadcast for Children and then Television Broadcast for General Audience. So you have stuff like The Simpsons getting nominated in that, BoJack Horseman for specific episodes. What's the ones in there for children? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode in there. Wander
Oh,
Over
yeah,
Yonder,
yeah,
Adventure
that's
Time.
that's my
DreamWorks Voltron Legendary Defender.
Oh, that's in there too?
Elena of Avalor. There's some good stuff in there for
jam.
kids.
Oh, that Latina princess.
The Latina princess, yeah.
Heck yes.
And another interesting thing too is the Annie Awards gives awards for outstanding achievement for animated effects in a live-action production and animated character in a live-action production. Character animation in a feature production.
Kung Fu Panda 3's on Netflix too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Kung
one
Fu
is on
Panda 3 is
Netflix
great.
now.
So
Yeah.
outstanding achievement character animation in a live-action production. Captain America: Civil War is nominated for Spider-Man for Marvel Studios and ILM Animation, which is pretty
Aha.
awesome. I think that's a really good case
Just
for
for
like a
that
CG
character,
character,
right?
just for
Yeah.
that character.
Yeah.
The Jungle Book is nominated twice, but I don't see on this list that I'm looking at which specific characters. And then in Warcraft, the orcs are as well nominated. So I think that those are all of those are great achievements in terms of special effects. I love when you can blend together live action footage, compositing with like motion capture characters and voice acting and actual animation. All that stuff is great. So a lot of the stuff is really, really interesting. They've even got character animation in a video game gets nominated, which is cool. Witcher 3.
Right. Where's Star Wars Rebels on this list?
Star Wars Rebels.
movies, though?
I didn't see it. No, it's animation. So it's video games, TV animation,
Movie
for adults,
animation.
for kids, movie animation, a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, but do we really think that the that the design and animation style of Rebels is that type of quality? I think from a storytelling perspective,
sure.
it's really good.
I think that they
1,000 bits.
Oh, thank you, Gaia.
nice. They take all that stuff into account, and if something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles can get nominated, the Nickelodeon show, which Augie and I love, it's stellar. It's story-wise, it's great. Even animation and art-wise, it's really good, but it's still simplified, like Rebels. So I'm like, if TMNT can get nominated, Rebels can get nominated.
Easily.
I don't know why it was slighted. That's too bad. That is a shame. Actually, no, hang on. Outstanding achievement, music in an animated TV
there
broadcast
are a
production.
lot of
Star Wars
different
Rebels.
categories.
Star Wars Rebels music got nominated for an Annie Award, which is cool.
I think they also got. I think they got 3 nominations.
Okay, cool.
I think it was for music and maybe sound design or something, if that's part of it. No, probably not, though. Would it be?
Maybe.
Oh, but it should be if music is.
Yeah, music in an animated feature production. The Little Prince was nominated, which is cool, as well as Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders, which is fun.
Nice.
That was done by Christopher Carter, who and Lolita Remontes, the composers, and Michael McQuiston. Okay, great. They all work together. Cool. I'm just geeking out about a lot of these people that I like their work. This is awesome. Yeah, really, really cool stuff to look at all of those. As far as, let's have a little bit of discussion. As far as
Rebels
the
nominated for music, voice acting, and editorial. That's
very
what it was.
nice. Very nice. As far as what the Annie Awards is nominating for Best Picture, Best Animated Feature, Finding Dory, Kubo and the Two Strings, Kung Fu Panda 3, Moana, Zootopia. What do you guys think is going to win from the Annie Awards, and what do you guys think is going to get nominated and win for the Oscars for Best Animated Picture?
So I've only seen Kung Fu Panda 3, Finding Dory, and
You haven't seen Zootopia yet?
Zootopia.
Okay.
I saw, yeah.
And
you
I
gotta see
haven't,
Moana
I haven't
and
seen
Kubo.
Moana and Kubo yet.
All right, cool. Cool.
I think I think it's gonna be Moana.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Because
Interesting.
at first,
Yeah.
because of the way that the Academy votes, and
They
because
tend to favor Disney.
Yeah, I would have said Zootopia, but seeing Moana,
Yeah.
and just with the buzz, like everybody's
Yeah.
loving everybody involved with that now.
I might go Moana too for the winner.
Yeah,
Best
and
Picture.
like as
Yeah.
beautiful as Zootopia was, Moana just ran away with it. So I think it's gonna be Moana.
I agree with Claire. It'll be between Moana and Zootopia.
Yeah, because Kung Fu Panda 3 is great. Finding
Yeah.
Dory's good, not great.
Yeah,
but there's
Finding
still
Dory,
moments
yeah.
in Dory where you're like, God damn it, this is so good. But it's
Yeah,
still like,
yeah.
it's a lesser
it's still
Pixar.
like fun.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
more fun than it is.
And Kubo and the Two Strings is beautiful, and it's
classic,
Leica,
yes.
and it's really, really gorgeous to look at.
Leica's not gonna win though.
But Leica's not going to
Yeah,
win.
Leica's
And
not
it
gonna
sucks
win.
because I think this is
Yeah.
their strongest movie, but then Disney was like, Zootopia, Moana. So they're like, shit, we got nothing.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn
There's
it.
been a couple of those years with animation, and it sucks because with animation, it is so rare that an animated film will make it to other categories other than Best Animated
Right,
Feature.
right.
Up made it to Best Picture.
Toy Story 3 made it.
Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3
Oh,
did?
yeah.
Toy Story 3 made it in
Fantastic.
2010.
And then
Beauty and the Beast. And
yeah,
like, that's pretty
and
much
that's,
it.
That's it. That's really it.
Oh, man.
Out of the 3 movies that I've seen, I would say Zootopia is definitely my favorite.
Yeah. You haven't seen Moana
We
yet.
still got to watch
No.
Moana, though.
Yeah.
That's why I said out of the 3.
I
You
gotta,
gotta-
Sure,
I'm
sure,
probably
sure,
gonna
sure.
join. Woo! Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks,
Alduin.
Alduin.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oh, Megaloblazamon says a certain character needs to be axed. No way. I disagree so hard. I love that character. That's the best. You're crazy.
I
You're crazy,
think
Megalo.
a lot of we were talking about this, but I think there are some aspects of Moana that you have to remind yourself it's a Disney film as opposed to a
Pixar
Pixar
film.
film.
Yeah, they tend to wink to the camera a little bit
Yeah.
more. Well, it's just cool because modern Disney, and you saw it in Zootopia. Remember that part where in Zootopia, Judy Hopps runs by and there's a guy giving counterfeit movies, and they're all spoofs of recent Disney
Yeah.
movies, but
Yeah.
like animal themed. I'm
Right.
like, holy shit, Disney's making fun of itself.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Meta. Oh, what's that? What's that? I got soda.
I got-
I got soda XP.
I got Soda XP.
Thank you
Welcome
for
to the
subscribing.
family.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Wow,
I got
that's
Soda
so cool.
XP.
Watch all of Avatar: The Last Airbender on Amazon Prime.
Oh, absolutely.
Batman the Animated Series and the original Flash. No, is that on Hulu?
That's on it. Amazon.
That's on Amazon. Okay, great. 1990 Flash. John Wesley Ship.
Oh,
It's a
that's
good
on
time.
Amazon?
It's a good time. It's a good time. Thank you so
Oh.
much for subscribing. All of your subscriptions, every single little bit that you donate, you even watching this with your eyeballs right now helps keep this channel afloat. If it weren't for you, this wouldn't be a channel. We would pack up and go. This would never even be a thing.
to be a channel.
We wouldn't
Never.
be here.
But because of
Turns
you,
up for what?
I'm sitting here betwixt my friends, regaling to you the news of the cinema. And for that, I thank you. We all thank you from the deepest,
You're good, Hector.
most bottomless
You're good.
bowels
That's
of
why
our
we keep
hearts.
you around, Hector.
Between the peoples.
Shut up,
Great.
Paul Lynn.
Do you think any categories, any sort of more animated related categories should be in the Oscars? Things like best acting for an animated character.
Oh,
now that
absolutely.
so many characters, so many
absolutely.
live action movies have
Like best
animated
motion
characters.
capture
Yeah.
performance? Come on, get with the times,
I
Academy.
know it doesn't
You're
work this
old.
way, but I wish the Iron Giant was in the Oscars every year. Because every time I watch it, it gets me all riled up.
If they had
every
a
single
category
time.
that was like best old movie,
Yeah,
that we
best
just
old
forgot.
movie.
They should just make just its own like separate part of the Oscars and just
Yeah.
call it the Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant,
Right.
yeah. And
That's what you
here's
get.
here's
The
the
Iron-
yearly award for the Iron Giant.
Exactly.
They
And
should
this
just give
year's
an
award
every
for
year.
We Fucked Up the First Time goes to
the Iron
the Iron
Giant.
Giant, Best Picture. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Lucas, did you see any of these animated movies? What do you care?
What do you care?
I've seen Moana.
Oh yeah, you liked it a
bro?
lot.
You saw
I liked
Moana,
it a
bro?
lot.
All right, we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
I
about
liked
it
it
later.
a lot,
Saw
bro.
it over the weekend. We'll talk about it.
If you want to
Yeah.
watch any of those other animated movies, literally come over to my house. I have all of them.
Okay.
Okay,
You
great.
get Kubo 3D?
Hell yeah, bro.
Nice. How much
Get
you
that
pay for
Kubo.
it?
I don't know.
$100?
Get that
Probably not that
Kubo.
much, but I had it in my hands that day. But then I didn't even have time to watch it. So really, I should have ordered. Okay, well, I'll hold my thing that I'm pissed about till later. All right,
What is this emote? This new
This
emote?
sword? What's
What
that?
It's a
Is that
What
sword
is
with
this
blue.
sword with a wing?
Somebody
Yeah.
explain that emote to us, please. I can lend you Kubo.
Lucas, Lucas.
Do you
Do you know what
is?
that
What
blue
is
emote
it?
is?
Let's hover over it.
Okay, great.
What-
That's the
what
ticket.
does
Hover.
it say?
Yeah, that's the
Hover.
ticket.
Troll
Oh,
Slayer.
RPG Troll
Oh,
Slayer.
look at that.
Cool.
Thank you.
Somebody trolling?
Oh shit!
Thank
Somebody
you.
trolling. Hey, there's Whitney. She's in the
Hashtag
chat.
Troll Slayer.
hashtag
What
up,
savage.
Whit?
Hey, Whit.
What up,
Glad
Whit?
you could join us again. It's the Troll Slayer. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's from Necropolis, but I didn't know that we had it.
A goose.
An emote.
That's so cool.
That's exciting.
Necropolis.
I feel like the Academy Awards do need to expand in some form or fashion, but let's be real, that show would be 8 hours long.
I know. That's
No
what they
one's
need
gonna
to-
sit through that
Nobody's
fucking
gonna
show.
want to
They
sit through that.
they
Thing.
already
Nobody's gonna
have-
go to that thing.
They need to split in. They would have to end up literally split into 2 nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need.
They already
They
do
should.
that.
They should have. Oh, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, with the
They
technical awards.
They should do. But the thing is, like, they do the technical awards, but nobody gets to see them,
yeah.
Yeah.
which I
right.
think is ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all
I
the people
agree.
who like put all their blood, sweat, and tears into the movie, but we never know who they are because they always get looked over.
Because we're all kissing Brad Pitt's ass.
Because I think stunts. I think stunts is a one that definitely needs to be in there.
Yeah.
Motion capture. Definitely
Is there
another
an
one
Oscar
there.
for casting? There needs to be
There
Oscars
is
for
a technical
casting.
award for.
But
technical?
I think
There-
there's
there might be,
I
yeah.
think.
I think there is.
I'll look it
I
up.
don't know if it's for the Oscars, but I'm sure
There should be.
for one of the other organizations. I think there is a casting.
Yeah, there is.
SAG has ensemble, best ensemble awards that they give away. So every
I was going to say there
award.
should be one for best trailer, but that's more of a marketing thing. And I think like marketing
I
awards,
think marketing
they do
there
have
is,
that.
yeah.
There's like awards for best trailer.
There are so
Yeah.
many award shows now.
I do have to say I haven't seen an Oscar in couple of years just because they're so long
Yeah.
and really out of touch,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't feel that they accurately represent merit in the industry. A lot of it's politics.
Sure.
And
It's-
living in this town, we
It's
all know it.
paying for the campaign and paying for
Mm-hmm.
taking out people that are in the academy that are voting, like treating them to
Yeah.
get those
Right.
movies.
I,
to get
I knew
awards.
I knew Martin Scorsese was going to win an Oscar when the people presenting the Oscar for best director were George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is it going to
Yeah.
go to?
Yeah.
Ginger
they're
Peony
not gonna
says,
give it to,
I
like,
just
Ang Lee.
watched the red carpet. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Also, they've talked to the people who pick in different categories, and they've
don't even
admitted that
watch.
they don't watch
That
all the
pisses
films.
me off so much.
So how can they
Oh.
possibly know what's best?
They watch 3 and they're like best, and I'm like, well,
I bet you sometimes they don't even watch them. They're
They
just like,
don't,
oh,
yeah.
my friend's in this movie. I'll vote for
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
or they're
or
getting
whatever's
paid
getting
off.
buzz.
The best
Or
part
they're
about
getting paid off to watch or to
Yeah.
vote for something.
the best part about those award shows are if somebody makes a really inspirational or cool speech,
Right.
and
Yeah.
those just show up 2 seconds
Yeah.
after on Twitter
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Where people will be like, "Look at what this
exactly,
person said."
exactly.
All right, I'm gonna watch that speech. Great speech. That almost made me cry.
I kind
awesome.
I honestly, the only reason I watch the Oscars is to watch certain people's speeches because I already have a feeling that these people are going to win.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm usually right.
Yeah.
Those people end up winning, and I just want to hear what they have to say because they're people who
Brag about it.
have usually, well,
Yeah, why aren't you rich
Why don't
from
you
all
make
the
some
Oscar
money?
pools?
Yeah.
I know.
then?
I honestly, like, I've never done
You
it.
should
And
go
last,
to Vegas and do it.
I think last year I only got like 3 wrong.
Well,
What?
you
Yeah.
should be
Holy
doing it.
shit!
I should do it. I should do it
Sounds
this
like you
season.
need to- yeah, you need
But
to
I
bet
also
on
need to
that
watch
shit.
all the movies.
You know
too.
what'd be crazy? We did a GoFundMe to raise like $1,000 so that Adam could put his bets. Like he's like
That'd be
Lisa
so
Simpson, like he
hilarious.
knows who's gonna win the
Uh-huh.
Super Bowl, and we're just like allowing Adam to do picks, and then we all make so much money.
Yeah, yeah.
Make a
Last,
billion
but last year I felt like was kind of an easy year. I mean, I watched,
Sure.
I think I saw like 90% of the movies that were at least nominated for Best Picture.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that I
won?
huh?
Who won Best Picture last year?
It was Spotlight.
Oh.
Wait, was it Spotlight?
All right.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Spotlight.
You gotta
Yeah,
watch
sure.
a couple
Spotlight
more.
last year.
You gotta watch a couple more animated movies. We don't know the Oscar nominations for Best Animated yet, but you gotta watch a couple more.
I think
and
it's going to be
you'll-
very much in line with what's in there, though.
absolutely. I absolutely think so.
Lucas, you trying to say something, or are you just yawning?
You want to go night night? No, night night.
You just go. You can go 9-9 in the corner, Lucas, if you want.
Okay, great. Next story, guys.
Next, I was trying to find the categories for
Next song.
technical
Yeah.
achievements, but they're not really listed.
What's this? Cool.
Oh my God! Okay, so I was losing my mind today. It was announced officially that Lin-Manuel Miranda, the golden child of like the world right now, is teaming up with Patrick Rothfuss to adapt the Kingkiller Chronicles series for both TV and film. So let me break it down for you.
Yeah, sell
the
me on this.
Kingkiller Chronicles is a little bit of Harry Potter, a little bit of Lord of the Rings. It follows this young man Quoth, who is learning how to be a magician
How to
at
kill
wizard
kings?
school. Yeah, that we don't know why it's called that yet because like
Oh.
it flips back and forth between present day where he's like older and he's just a barkeep and he's got this magical sword, but like why is he a barkeep right now? We don't. But he's telling a story about
Yeah.
how he was learning how to be this magical powerful wizard. So it's really great. There's only 2 books in the series so far. People are trying to get Rothfuss to get his act together and
Devious
finish
Fit
it.
says yet another author who will never finish his series.
Yeah.
How old
I
is
don't wanna
Rothfuss?
hear that.
How old is Rothfuss?
He's like 40s,
All right, he's
maybe.
got time. How many books are going to be in the
Alright.
series?
7? I'm not sure. No, not that many.
4?
3 or 4?
8?
I don't know.
Alright.
Somebody wanna
12.
6.
let me know
He's
about
got
that
time.
one. Anyway,
Look,
If
it's
Stephen,
Six,
if
eight.
Stephen King could finish The Dark Tower, this guy could do it.
yeah, so it's really very popular with the fantasy crowd.
Okay.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda has been a fan of it for a long time. Actually, I got a chance to speak with Patrick Rothfuss at Comic-Con, and he said, "Yeah, we want to collaborate on something." I thought it was going to be an album or something.
Yeah.
Because there's music is very integral to the story. Quoth is a musician.
Ooh, I'm already
There's a
gonna
lot
love
of
it.
songs and poems, and so I thought maybe Lin-Manuel Miranda would like collaborate on an album for it, but instead he's going to be the musical director, and they're going to have a film. They're going to have a TV series. It's all going to be put out by Lionsgate. There might be a video game element to it as well, which would be fascinating. I know none of you have read this series.
Not yet, no.
But does that sound enticing at all? Do you think that announcing both a film and a TV series at the same time can they can maintain
What's funny,
that
Adam?
pace?
You
Is it
know.
okay?
All right, it's not that funny. I don't think it's that funny. I think it's great, Erica. I think it all it means
does
is that
that mean?
I
Lionsgate
don't know.
is it means I'm short. That people are trying to make fun of me because I'm short.
You're so short.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Says
That's
Lucas.
still-
That's
that's
the
still-
new one. You've been made fun of for a lot of things on
I know.
this
It's not
channel.
that he's
but
short,
never,
it's that his two
never
ties
short.
is too long.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm
Hector's
short.
very averagely
Uh,
Trying to help him out, but all right.
heighted.
I think it's great. I think it means that Lionsgate has confidence in their property. It means that they have a plan,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that that's cool.
A lot of folks in the cause of science and Ardents have been saying that they're fans of the books. I think Patrick Rothfuss is involved with Geek and Sundry a lot. In fact, earlier today, we just were doing the World Builders charity with him. We were playing Overwatch with him. So he has deep ties in this sort of geeky online communities.
Cool. That's cool.
So I would highly recommend picking up the books now and reading it before all the stuff comes out, so you can be like, I was into it before it was cool. Kingkiller Chronicles. The first
Kingkiller
one
Chronicle.
is The Name of the Wind. The second one is The Wise Man's Fear. And we're waiting on the next one.
So the second one is open-ended right now then? Do we have an ending, or is it like the second Lord of the Rings, where it's like the war is just begun?
It's still very much open. We
Okay.
we have no idea. Like we get a lot of his story as a young man.
Three people
but we
in a
don't
row.
know how to bridge what bridges the gap between him becoming a magician and where he is now.
Okay.
It has been.
Do his magic spells have to do with his music? Like, does he play his lute and like a dragon comes out of it?
No.
Oh.
There's not. But it's really interesting. The way that they do magic is very interesting. They go very in depth on like the science behind why
cool.
magic works for them.
Cool.
It's kind of like equivalent exchange.
Almost like alchemy.
It's sort of like alchemy.
That's
It's
awesome.
like alchemy.
Cool. All right.
A lot of people raving about the books
Mal
in the
says
chat.
the books are amazeballs. 3
I-
people
I-
know. We're like,
you
you
know
know
what?
what? Check them
I
out.
think you'd like it.
I think
Yeah.
this just inspired me to go buy
Yeah.
those books.
Yeah. I know he's not watching because he's still probably playing games, but not a huge fan of the female characters and most of the female characters in the books.
Oh, how
But
come?
they're just not, they don't really have much dimension to them. But that being said, still more ladies than Lord of the Rings.
And that's true.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Moana, haven't seen Hamilton, haven't listened to the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's good.
So I don't. I know everybody's on the Lin-Manuel hype.
Sure.
But this, like, having him attached to this doesn't excite me because I don't know anything about him.
Right.
Do you trust us in that he is the world's most perfect human and like the
little
reason
much.
and the
I don't know about
reason he is the reason that I am proud to be an
Yeah.
American?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. A lot of people tell me you should listen to Hamilton. I'm like, I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not into like listen to this play from Broadway. Like, no, I want to watch it. To me, the point of like the point of Hamilton is you get to experience it and see it.
Yeah.
And it really
Sure,
like
but-
it brings that whole dramatization of life, makes it feel real.
Do you know what makes Hamilton the story feel real? Is the wordplay and the music of it, because it's an operetta essentially. So there's only a single line of dialogue that's not in the soundtrack. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And I would highly recommend listening
I
to
might
it.
just
I
wait
say
to
this every
see
time.
it.
I would highly recommend
with you,
listening
Adam.
to it before you see it, because there is so much that you will miss if you see it first.
Also,
I'm too visual of a person.
Also, you're never gonna see it because it's
Yeah.
sold
I know,
out
it's
for
gonna be
forever.
sold forever.
$1 billion.
They'll put out some Blu-ray eventually.
At
Yeah.
some point.
That's-
At some point, yeah.
Maybe.
I was
I
lucky
still
enough
haven't
to
seen
see-
Cats either.
I was lucky
What?
enough to.
The Drunk
to-
History episode's airing tonight, and I'm missing it.
Oh
what?
man.
I'm sorry, Luke.
Want to be available all night and in the future forever?
I guess.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Glad we got that out of the way.
Nobody
Just
spoil
threaten your
it
ass.
for me.
You just got a threat on your job, girl.
Oh boy.
You can go watch if you want right now, Erica. We'll take over.
All right. So this is something that like this is interesting because this was already announced like I think a year or two ago.
Yeah, this was a while
That
ago.
Universal and Nintendo were teaming up and that they were going to put characters into the park
Yeah, I hate this.
and that they
Oh no! This is best thing. This is best thing. I had my pitch about what I wanted from Nintendo Land. How could it be bad? Anyway, go ahead. Please continue.
going to slide out of these
I want to hear what
DMs
Hector.
Yeah.
and into these DMs and we're just going to play that video
Oh,
for
there's
you.
a
video.
Oh man.
We're always looking for the next great
He's in
idea,
charge of
the next
Universal
on.
Creative.
Hang on.
Universal, and Nintendo fit the bill. I mean, it's a natural.
パークの皆さんが我々が作ってたゲームの中身を本当のリアルな形に置き換えてくれて、それを見ながら僕らも驚きながら
excited he is. He's everybody's
どう見えるかっていうことを
grandpa.
作り上げていく。
Are we going to be able to create an entire Nintendo world. And as we continued to develop it, that world became more immersive and more involved and more colorful and more exciting and more interactive. We can't wait for fans to experience this at all three of our parks, Universal Studios Japan, Universal Orlando, and Universal Studios Hollywood.
やっぱり親子幅広い年代のお客さんに同じように楽しんでもらうアトラクションを作ろうということで今一生懸命作ってるんですけども。
When they're transported into that world and they stand there for a moment and see it in front of them as if they had just walked into their game platform, I think that's going to be a really exciting time.
マリオの世界を本当に実際の形にした部分があるので、多分家に帰ってきたという気がするんじゃないですか。次々と展開していきますので楽しみにしてください。楽しいですよ。
All right, Hector, let the haterade flow through.
right, Hector.
No, it's not haterade.
Poop all over this, Hector.
You,
Poop all
you
over
tell
it.
me. You look me in the eyes and you tell me what you don't like about it. Why you think it's a bad idea.
Nintendo deserves their own park. They don't deserve to be squeezed into Universal Studios, which is like on the lower tier of theme parks around the world. They're lower tier. They're not Disney. Nintendo deserves to be like bought by Disney or at least gain the rights to and have the entire parks built by them. Since I was a kid, I was like, if there's any brand that could compete with Disney as a brand to sustain an entire theme park, rides and attractions and characters and all that shit, it's Nintendo. And nobody listened to me because I was a little kid living in San Diego and I was poor. And now we get to a point where Nintendo's not making enough money, and now it seems like they're trying to, help their brand and do all the stuff that I absolutely 100% agree with. Why isn't Universal making a Mario movie, a Pokemon movie, a Zelda movie? Why hasn't Nintendo agreed to do a bunch of movies?
Well, that's gonna because the rights
That
for
better
those
damn happen
went
next.
to-
Where'd
well,
they go to? Legendary has Pokemon.
Yeah.
Who has Zelda? Who has Mario? Who has this? Who has that? I am upset at the way that it's going down because I think I hold Nintendo to an incredibly high level and I want the best for them and I have the utmost respect for them. And this to me feels like Hollywood or entertainment is like the Universal's like, yeah, we'll take the scraps. Yeah, we'll take, we're trying to build up a park. We'll take, who does studios and companies not want to work with? Nintendo? We'll take them. I'm like, how dare you? Nintendo is better than all of you. Nintendo is better than Universal.
That nerd points out that Nintendo has been notoriously bad about using their
Yep.
IPs in the past.
Yep.
Have you been to Harry Potter World?
Not yet. And I heard it's amazing. I heard it's
If
great.
you go to Harry Potter World,
Yeah.
I think it will change your mind.
I think
because
that's-
they took very
Sure.
little real estate,
Right,
and
and
they
made it
made
cool.
incredible magic.
Don't you think that
this
Harry
is like-
Potter deserves its own theme park and more space and more
Oh,
real estate?
absolutely.
I
but
think
that
there
is
are
not
I think there are
Florida.
hundreds of properties
It's
that
in
There are
deserve
hundreds
their
of
own park,
properties
though.
that could, but
Not hundreds, there's like
unfortunately,
dozens.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That
It's
wasn't
like,
going to happen.
as-
Nobody was going to buy Nintendo.
As cool as Harry Potter is, the Harry Potter Wizarding World still lives in a park where it's like, and also we have a backdraft ride. It's like, what do you get
They
out
don't
of
have
They
the
don't have
backdraft
backdraft
ride anymore.
What do they
Hector.
still have?
Hector, you need to
They
go
don't
back
have
to
backdraft
Universal.
Oh,
buddy.
here's what they got. We have the Mummy ride. Oh, it's
They
like,
don't got that
get
anymore
outta-
either.
Yeah, they
No,
do.
they
That's
still have
That's
that one.
still there.
No.
But they also have the
Okay.
Transformers ride, which is one of the greatest rides you will ever
I
get on
know.
right now.
Harry Potter World
Yeah.
has engineering that I would say rivals Imagineering.
That's great.
Absolutely. And I think that
great.
they're going to do such an amazing job with Nintendo Land. We would have never gotten a Nintendo Land. Like, we had Pokemon World for a while, and it didn't work out.
Where was that?
Japan. And if it couldn't make it in Japan, like,
It
what
ain't gonna
shit-
make it
It's
here.
not going to
what
make it
chance
over
would
here.
it have
Hell
over
no.
here?
Hell no.
I agree with you that they could make a whole theme park completely dedicated to Nintendo.
And to me,
Problem is,
Nintendo-
where do you build all
They're-
this stuff?
That's what was my point.
In Los Angeles, there is no place. They're going to have to knock down.
You got to go more central.
knock down attractions in Universal to build this.
Yeah.
Like there's nowhere we can
Knock
go.
down that
Start
fucking
bulldozing
mummy
people's
ride.
houses.
Yeah.
That mummy ride is fucking
That mummy
terrible.
ride is garbage.
How dare you
They
take
need
out
to
ET and put that bullshit
They need
in
to start
there?
building
ET 's
into
still
their
there.
lot.
Are you
Oh, they
high?
took
It
down
is not.
ET.
It
Are
is
you high,
not.
bro?
Really? I thought ET was. How come people are still
Hector!
posting
Hector!
pictures of ET
God,
winning
you
in
need to
rap
go
battles?
back.
Why are people still posting pictures of that? Barely.
When's the last time you went to Universal Studios?
It's been years.
Go.
You
Let's
need to
go.
go
Yeah.
back.
All right.
There's no Back to the
Transformers
Future.
ride.
Yeah, there's no back.
Transformers
There's,
is great.
It's
Yeah.
Simpsons now, and I haven't been because I want to go to Simpsons Land.
No, that one's terrible.
Simpsons
What?
sucks.
Yeah,
Simpsons
dude.
isn't the best.
It's not good.
Oh, that pisses
It's
me
not
off. See,
good, dude.
then that brings me right back to my point.
Transformers
it's like,
is the
I'm
best
gonna,
ride in that park. Next
I'm
to
gonna
Jurassic
go-
World,
And
probably. Jurassic Park.
another reason that I have complete faith in this project is because of Shigeru Miyamoto. That man will not let anything bad happen to Mario. I promise you.
I would hope so. I absolutely would hope so. The guy is up there with Walt Disney, Jim Henson, And now I guess like Kevin Feige or Stan Lee certainly with these like iconic figureheads that have shepherded and shaped our favorite thing, and we all want the best for him. I love that guy. I love Mario. I love all that shit. I want better for Nintendo as a brand. I want their sales to be better. I want more people to care about Nintendo. I want them to make movies. And I know that it's Nintendo that's holding back. Then I'm like, then Universal, step up your pitch. Step up your pitch.
The problem is that Nintendo, for the longest time, just has kind of lost their way. They don't know what they want their company to be anymore. And I think giving it to a company like Universal is putting it in good hands.
Well,
Hector, I have a question for you.
I just heard a 50-50 pitch. I heard Harry Potter Land's great, Simpsons Land sucks. And Universal did those recently. So I'm like, okay.
Nah,
Simpsons is old, dude.
Plus,
I wouldn't mind if they knocked down.
Also, there's no guiding hand on the Simpsons aspect, whereas with Harry Potter,
it's Matt Groening. It's Matt Groening.
He's not like that.
You should see the park. It's not.
All right. Well, that
Like,
doesn't make me feel better about Nintendo.
The theming out of Simpsons Land is great. The ride is not great, but like most taverns,
the way it looks and how its design is great.
Yeah, the design is fantastic. It's just
that ride is vomit inducing.
If Michael Bay would have made a Simpsons ride, it would have been way fucking cooler.
I
You'll never
agree.
hear me
But also the ride is really old because you get on it, you want to barf, but you also look at the graphics and they're super old.
Yeah,
super
The
dated.
theming for the ride is great. Like the waiting areas, everything is beautifully engineered, but the CG or the 3D CG wasn't.
Ginger
there
Peony
yet.
says, "You know what? I can't believe they still have the Terminator ride at Universal Orlando. That's pretty cool."
I missed
that.
the
I know. I missed
that
the
was a
Terminator
good
ride.
one.
I wish James Cameron would come back and make a new one.
That one
Well,
actually scared me.
Yeah,
That was good.
Yeah.
T2 is well, he can't because
Hector,
it's
I have
done.
a question for you.
Yes.
Would you rather live in a world in which you're frustrated for the rest of your life that you never get a Mario Land, or will you settle for this?
Of course I'll settle for this. Of
Okay.
course. And plus,
Well, there you
that's
go.
that's the cruelest question ever, Augustine, because you can never live in another alternate universe, because if there was even one universe that was like everything sucks but Donald Trump is not president, I would immediately hop over there. But no, we're stuck here. So all of us have
But
to
I'm
settle.
just saying, like we're
course.
getting
darkest
Mario, and we're
timeline.
gonna get an attempt, and you're already acting like it's not gonna be good, but
no,
it could.
honestly
it could
more,
be
more of my
fantastic.
frustrations are on the movie side. That's where my frustration lies. Is that this isn't a full-on like blast brand like bombardment from Universal being like we're doing everything. Ah! That's what pisses me off.
Yeah,
Ride's
but
cool because
there's other studios who are like, we're doing everything, and the movie's coming out like, stop it.
But here's
Yeah.
another thing. When I was a kid, I went to Universal and they had Marvel Mania, which is a Marvel Comics themed restaurant before any movies, before even Blade came out, and it was dope. And Universal doesn't have the rights to Marvel anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they got that early
Orlando
on.
still has some Marvel
They
stuff.
have like Marvel Islands of Adventure because
Yeah.
that's under contract. That'll be there forever. They got the Hulk ride, Spider-Man ride. It's all
forgot,
good. But it's like even when you
Never
look
been
at
to the
that,
Orlando
it's
one.
lesser considering that it's not even lining up to like current movie. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's like it's a Hulk ride based off of the comic books. It's like
Right.
what from the 90s? What do
Right.
you it's this weird lesser thing.
Why isn't what's his name, Mark Ruffalo on the ride?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
So
I would say the same about DC and
yes. Oh, don't even get me
Six
started
Flags,
on
yeah.
that. Don't even get me started on that. That's what I'm worried that this will be less Wizarding World and more like we have a Superman ride and a couple of people walking around like Wonder Woman and Green Lantern.
If you look
at
even
Six
the
Flags.
set dressing for that little video.
Yeah, that was great.
Proves to me. I mean,
was
he
great.
said it's like you're going to be like walking into the platform of the game, and this is going to be great.
If it's a Mario ride, what do you think it's going to be?
Got to be Rainbow Road Mario Kart. Got to be the Rainbow
a
Road
good
roller
one.
coaster.
I
Damn.
think that for Mario, it's going to be less of a ride and more of just the playground.
I think,
is going to be.
I feel
Yeah.
like I
set up
imagine it would be like
a
an
level.
experience. You would start in like the early days of Mario and kind of progress.
That
Kinda
would be
like,
cool,
you know,
too.
you
The
know,
history
you know,
of Mario?
Yeah, like you know how Monsters Inc. You go through different parts.
Yeah,
Sure.
Be like that, and like you'd be in like the mid '80s, late '80s, '90s.
I would
and
also
all that
love a
kind of
ride like the Cars Land ride,
Yeah,
where
or
it
something like
just
that.
it's pretty easy and kids can do it. There's some fast parts,
Yeah.
but it sits you in the Mushroom Kingdom and it just bombards you with color
Well,
and like
for
sound effects and
that
all that.
one,
That'd be
I
great.
would want
So you
it
won't
to
get
be
high, is what you're
Mario
saying.
Kart style.
Yeah,
for that
that's-
one.
it's
So
a
there'd be like
built-in
Mario
ride.
Kart stuff.
It's a built-in
Right.
ride.
But then for the platforming is Mario, and I want like certain like Zelda themed treats. And
Oh yeah, absolutely.
potions
They should have an
and
area
the
where
heart
you can smash
pieces.
pots.
Yeah.
Oh,
Find
man.
rupees.
I'm just
That'd be
curious
great.
where they're gonna
Such a
build
mess.
this.
That's
Yeah.
my thing too.
They're
So
gonna take down the Mummy ride.
I love Harry Potter World. What we have now, I
Yeah.
hear the one in Florida is freaking fantastic. But my only problem with it is that it's super dinky. It's super
They
tiny.
had to knock down the
Yeah.
Gibson amphitheater for it.
Wow.
Wow. See, and there's no room. Like
Yeah,
the
there's
only
no
way
room.
that I can find that I can imagine that there would be room is if they make another downstairs area and take out like Jaws and they take out the Bates Motel and they
Fuck
take out.
you.
But
Well,
that's the thing. Where else
history,
are they
and that's
gonna?
also
Where else are they
literally-
gonna
yeah,
build it?
it's
Though?
like, I was thinking that same thing too. I was
Ah,
What-
welcome.
Snilks.
Snilks.
like, ooh, thank you for
Snilks.
subscribing.
Thank
Thank you.
Can
for
you can you
subscribing.
imagine, Augustine, if they decided to take Universal Studios, the place where they shoot movies,
Right.
and like
Turn to a park.
like build it somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
else in California, it's in the kind of greater Los Angeles
Mm-hmm.
area, if they can find it, be like, here we shoot our movies. Old Universal Studios is now the whole thing a theme park.
Yeah.
It's like, can you imagine that? Because then
That'd
other
be
people
great.
go, don't do that, don't tear down
Yeah.
Jaws, don't. That's movie making history
I know,
right there. Like
I
they
know.
shoot movies there. It's not a regular theme park.
I don't think that they'd tear that down because they make too much money from shooting.
Right,
I
they
think,
shoot
or
a lot of
need
stuff
it.
there,
Yeah.
but they also have. Sorry, let me get this mic down. They also so I have an annual pass.
Yeah.
I've been in the last like 3 months about 4 times. So they also have on the backlot tour. They have a new 3D Fast and Furious ride.
Fast and Furious, yeah, yeah.
That
Fast and Furious ride.
and Furious ride is so bad.
It's bad.
Oh, really?
It's bad. Yeah.
It's so bad. I'm so sorry, Hector. Like even the video that they have
Yeah,
where
sucks.
you're like on the tram.
Is it holograms?
Yeah, it's holograms.
It's holograms.
It's holograms
But then
in a
also
room.
in the tram they have the video where it's like, we've got a witness on this tram and
Yeah.
everything. It's
We gotta
so
get you out of here. And then
bad.
you're
'Cause
flying
they're like
around and-
acting in different rooms
Yeah.
from each other. Oh,
So
Cool.
they have room back there. They have
Sorry.
room for the iconic cars. They have that big giant area where they have Whoville and they have the
Still have
War of the
Whoville?
Worlds crash. They could bring all
Yeah.
that stuff down where
Yeah.
you don't have to knock down Jaws and you don't have to
Sure.
take down the Bates Motel. You could build down the hill and use that area. And I think that could be a decent enough space for them to make a
dude,
Mario world.
You guys, what if they take the escalators and turn it in there?
Yeah.
And you have like Rainbow Road going down.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
there's like
Do
stuff
that.
along
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
But that just means like tons
Welcome, Evil
of like
Jewel.
Thank you for the follow.
like look at what Claire 58 says. The problem is they don't revamp the rides they have either. They look the same as the day.
Yeah,
they were
it's
made,
very
which
true.
Kind of makes them dated, and then they tear down the classics to make room for Minions. Like,
Yeah, that's
That's a
very true.
bummer.
But
Yeah.
they have done a good job of upkeeping the Simpsons land.
Okay.
Like all the paint there always looks bright. It always
Good.
looks fresh. Everything looks like it's well
Yeah.
maintained.
have you guys
Yeah.
been to Legoland down in Carlsbad?
No, I hear that place
Legoland
is
I went,
janky.
like,
Is
10
the
years ago.
shittiest theme park I've ever been
I
to.
went 10 years
It's
ago,
sad.
and it was only like 3 years after it had been made, and it was already so sad and faded.
It's so sad. It's
didn't put-
you go to Legoland and you go, oh my god, I appreciate Disneyland so much. Like
I
just even standing in line at Disneyland, there's interesting shit to look at. Even
Yeah.
if you're just looking at bushes and literally like a
Like,
concrete
oh, it's
line.
Mickey Ear Bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will always look at something interesting. Legoland, like you can walk for like a mile and be like, where am I? There's nothing cool here.
There are Legos here.
And all the Lego displays have like dust and shit on them, and you're like, that's so sad. That was built in like
the
2003.
reds are like pink now.
Yeah.
God, yeah, the reds are
They didn't
pink.
put UV
It's so
they
sad.
UV protection on those blocks.
Yeah, right.
It's so sad.
And that's my thing too. Like I have a feeling that they're learning a lot, specifically from the huge success that
Of Harry
Harry
Potter?
Potter World
Yeah.
did in Florida. They're bringing that here, and you need to check that out. When I went the first time, I was so impressed because it's Disney quality.
Yeah.
It's Disney quality buildings. It's Disney quality level to attention. It's good, and that gave me hope, and that's why I bought my season pass because I was like,
Cool.
okay, I like this, and I like what they did. Like when you walk inside of the pub that they have there, there's tons of interesting stuff to look at all the time. Like you feel like you're inside that
Yeah,
pub.
it's you feel like you've gone to
Yeah.
the world of Harry
Well,
Potter.
I think that's the
and
point of a
it's
theme
so
park. I think
good.
that's what Disneyland does so well is
Yeah.
you're immersed into that world.
Right.
And I think that Universal Studios and Six Flags in particular, they're just rides. That's all they are. It's not a theme park. Like
Right,
it
right.
has Looney Tunes and DC characters, and Universal for
Yeah.
the most part had stuff like Back to the Future, but it just felt like this amalgamation of just like rides.
Mm-hmm.
Disneyland
Right.
is an experience. Disneyland, you go and you're transported into
Oh, yeah.
into another universe.
Even the
Everything's
regular stuff-
interweaved with itself
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Even like the regular boring stuff before you get to the rides is Main Street USA, and it's
beautiful.
amazing.
I
It's
love
amazing.
it. I love it. That's like to me that feels like the portal.
Yeah.
That's the portal that's
That's what
taking you
sucks
into
you
a
in,
whole
yeah.
nother world. I'm like, oh, here we
whole
go.
new world.
That's why they
Yes.
make you
Oh,
walk
man.
under a little bridge.
Yeah.
Like Disney's, Walt's words up there. He's like, you pass here, you enter a different world.
Yeah.
And you go in, and that they
Oh.
do that shit on purpose.
Oh,
they know what they're doing.
also,
Hot coals.
Hot coals. We got hot
Love those.
coals.
Hot
Yeah.
coals. Love the show. Hot coals.
Outlier.
Oh, a little trick for when you walk under that bridge too. You take your age, whatever age you are, and you add the digits together, and that's how old you are when you get out the other side.
11.
You take your age and you add the digits together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm 32.
Yeah,
So you'd be
you're
5.
5
You're
years
5.
old. I'm 5.
I'd also be 11. That's great.
I love
That's
it.
cute.
I feel like a 5-year-old.
I think Universal, what they're probably going to be forced to do very, very soon.
Just tear down old stuff.
Tear down that fucking mummy ride is what they
even
need to
before
do.
that, they're really going to need to look exactly how much land they have. How
I'm
much
gonna
room,
look at their land
How
right
much
now.
room it occupies, and look and say like, okay, if we were to move this here, move that there, what could we fit here? Even if that means tearing down the when you go from downtown Disney from the furthest back corner,
Yeah.
where that arcade is,
Yeah.
all the way to the other side of the park, it's not small. It just feels that way because we're on multiple levels,
Yeah.
and there's just a lot of space. Imagine if they were able to compress, even if they had to compress downtown Universal a little bit to take some stuff out. There's so many shops in that stupid downtown area that nobody goes to. What do people go there for? The movie theater, Hard Rock, a couple of the restaurants that are closer to the entrance of the park, and that's it.
Every time I go, though, that place is packed.
Graydon
is.
Smith points out most of us have not been to any of these parks. Good point.
Very good.
I mean, we kind of take it for
We're
granted.
spoiled
even
as
like
We
fuck.
live in,
Yeah.
in LA.
Oh, yeah, it's the best. Living in LA
Disneyland
is the best.
Disneyland
is the best. Disneyland is the
Serena's
best.
home. She's 5'2". Yep. She's a big fan.
Aww.
Build a bear.
Y'all
Build a
friends
bear.
now.
We're friends.
I'm 5'2".
Yeah,
Cool.
Disney's the best park.
Hey y'all, might I take a moment to interrupt?
Oh,
Please
what's up?
do.
Oh.
Hey everybody, just a friendly reminder, if you donate $50, hello Hector, if you donate $50 with the title of a movie, then these guys here, let me cut to them, wow, look at that shot. These guys here will put a movie title in front of it. They'll put a movie title behind it to create a new movie title. For example, you donate $50, you say Galaxy Quest, and we might say Guardians of the Galaxy Quest for Camelot.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I'm hitting those that we're all at the same level right now.
Nailed it.
And then at the end of the show, however many we have there, we're going to all vote on what our favorite is, and then these guys will pitch that movie to you. So if you want to donate $50, give us a movie name, then we will do that, and whoever's title wins, you will get a Steam key. So that's a way for you to be rewarded for giving us a fun title to work with. But
Plus, we'll say your name and sing your praises.
yes,
Perfected
also
Hey, thanks for
$50 is a lot of money. We understand that. But those donations keep this show going. They keep the rest of the cool content on Hyper RPG going. If you can't donate $50, $10, we would love it. $1, we would love it. If not, we just appreciate you watching. That's all I
Thanks,
have.
man, with
Back
the
to
soda.
you
You're-
guys.
Happy 3 months.
Sally Jupiter says, Stemke. I want that Stemke. Burst of parrots.
Hey, we didn't even talk about this at the beginning of the show, but how's everybody's Thanksgiving?
Oh, shit. We forgot to talk about that.
I'm still full.
Great.
What
Yeah.
movies
I
did you
still
guys
miss
watch?
your turkey.
What
I
movies
saw
did you guys watch?
Moana.
Yeah?
And it was great. And I also went and saw The Handmaiden again because it's the best. And there's a lot you catch on the second time around where you're like, oh, I'm really glad I saw this the second time. It's super great. See if you can. Grail
Grail
Case.
Case.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for-
subscribing. Do we have any, for every 5 or 10 subscribers, Steam Key?
Steam key for 5 or 10.
Five
Five.
subscribers is
Every
a Steam.
Five subscribers.
is a Steam Key. Thank you.
What's one thing you're thankful for?
Oh my God! Can
One
I have to
thing.
pick just one?
Yeah.
Community.
Okay. Cool.
So lucky. I posted about it, but I'm so thankful to have a safe place to be passionate about what I love and where we can all love things together.
Good job.
Thanks, everybody.
Mine was good. I way too much. Way too much. We had a Thanksgiving at work on Wednesday. family Thanksgiving on Thursday, leftovers on Friday, Friendsgiving on Saturday with my other friends from my hometown, and then another Friendsgiving on Sunday.
Oh.
These guys.
Thanks for the 100 bits.
Thanks for the bits.
Oh,
I'm
thanks
thankful for them
bits.
bits. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Watched. What did we watch, Hector, at your house? We watched
Giant's Dream, which is the documentary
yeah.
about the making of the Iron
Cried
Giant.
like babies.
Mm-hmm.
We watched What We Do in the Shadows.
Laugh.
Is that the first time you guys seen it?
No.
First time I'd watched it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's the
god!
good- It's the
and
best.
Like, Taika Waititi is
the
also
best.
the
The
He's
best.
incredible.
best part of easily that movie is
Where they fly at each other, like the first
Aw.
argument they get into.
They're like floating. Oh, it's
Yeah.
the greatest.
That was so great.
Aren't
So
you
good.
excited about werewolves and the TV
Yeah,
show?
I'm really excited. I'm really
so
excited.
funny.
So I'm excited about Thor.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about Thor too.
Did you see any
What
movies-
else?
Did you see any movies other than the ones we watched on Sunday?
No, we played board games till 3 a.m. with my family.
Nice.
So we don't really watch TV for Thanksgiving.
Cool.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
had a good Thanksgiving. I spent it with my family on Thursday.
Yeah.
JJ
Wentworth.
Jaden.
Wentworth.
Nelworth.
JJ Nyelworth.
JJ
Wentworth.
Wentworth.
Welcome to the Thumper family.
Spent Thursday with my family. Went and I saw Nocturnal Animals on Saturday.
Ooh, sexy.
What
Too
did-
sexy.
What did you think?
I liked it. It was a very interesting movie. It's the type of movie that if you're not an avid movie watcher, and you're just kind of a casual moviegoer, you may be a little confused by what happens in that movie. The ending might be a little too ambiguous for you, and you may not enjoy it because of that. But it's one of those movies that after the movie's over, you have to kind of think a little bit to piece it all together, and it'll make more sense to you.
Cool.
But I did like it. I think Jake Gyllenhaal is one of those actors that he's gonna win an Oscar very soon.
Yeah.
That
He's
dude's
good.
so
He's-
underrated, man.
He's good.
He's amazing. Like he was
Yeah.
amazing in Nightcrawler, but he's also very, very good in this movie.
Yeah.
His career has just gone through this interesting path. Amy Adams is great. I really like Amy Adams. I think she's pretty much great in almost all the movies that she does.
She's really good.
Armie Hammer is also in it.
He's good too.
He's great. His role is smaller. Martin Sheen is also in it with a smaller role. So it's a good movie. It's very interesting. Aaron Taylor
Martin
Johnson.
Sheen?
Yeah. Oh no, Michael Sheen.
Michael
I
Sheen.
love Michael Sheen.
Aaron Taylor Johnson is also in it.
What?
Very, very interesting character that he plays. But it's cool. I really liked it.
Cool.
And then watch all the movies at your house. That was fun.
Yeah.
Had a great Thanksgiving. Spent time with my mom and sister down in San Diego. What movies did we watch?
Y'all
we
hung out in
watched,
San Diego too, right?
Yeah, we watched.
Y'all
Oh
too?
God, what I'm
You
trying to
guys?
remember. What I
No,
watched
Hector
with my
ditched
mom.
me on
Thanks for the
Friday.
resuck,
I
Tavik.
got too drunk.
You got drunk
Oh.
on wine.
Got too drunk at my mom's house. I'm trying to remember what movie I watched with the fam Thursday on Thanksgiving Day. I popped in. I watched like 3 movies that day. Oh my God, my mom now has a crush on Tom Cruise. So I'm like,
Just now?
Impossible?
Just now.
Didn't watch Mission Impossible. No, she's always had her steady crush has always been Robert Redford, like for her whole life.
Oh, that's so
Which
cute.
I'm like, he's like really the only guy that deserves my mom. That's how great my mom is. That's it. So I'm trying to set them up. So if anybody knows Robert Redford,
Let's just go to Sundance next month, baby.
let's go to Sundance and let me stalk
Oh!
Robert Redford.
Here we go. Oh, the first one.
What we
$50.
do in the shadows, hashtag Cineverse, hashtag Aries.
All right, don't start yet. I'm gonna set up a timer, and you have
Okay.
1
We
minute.
have 1 minute.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No, but go ahead.
no.
Let's
yeah.
go. Start.
Okay, Adam and I
What
think of
ends with
something.
what?
So what ends with
Adam
what?
and I will think of something that ends with what you guys think of something that begins with shadows.
Shadows. I can think of video games, but
I know. I was thinking Shadow of Mordor instantly.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Um,
Can we do shadow or shadows?
Zzz.
Shadows.
I think
Shadows?
you'll have to do shadow.
Shadow?
Plural.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to Google? No, we're not allowed to Google, right?
Shadow.
35 seconds.
Oh my God.
Why are you guys whispering?
We're thinking.
Yeah, I know.
We're all working together.
Say what? Is that a movie? Say what?
Say what again?
Say what?
Shadow.
I don't know any that start with shadow.
Shit.
Shadow.
Isn't there just a movie called Shadow about a dog?
But you can't just have double shadow.
Yeah.
I know.
Can't be Shadow.
Shadow.
10 seconds.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to look at the chat. I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look. What was the movie with Kevin Bacon? No, that was Hollow Man. Shit.
Ooh. All right, I'll give you 1 more minute. I think 1 minute's too short.
Okay, yeah, 1 minute is way too short.
I know movies start
say
with
what is
shadow.
Don't look at the chat, Erica. Don't look at the chat.
Okay.
Don't look at the chat.
Okay. They don't know.
I know.
Uh,
Shadow.
Whatever happened to what? When did what?
Wait, it's what?
yeah, it's got to end in what?
Something what? Something what?
Keep thinking for Shadow.
There's The Shadow with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
but
like,
that's the.
just
Is there
another-
like Shadows of Italy or some
Yeah,
shit movie
probably
like that?
Shadows
some.
of-
There's got to be something.
Shadows of War.
Is there a movie called Shadows of War?
I bet.
I bet you
there's
there.
one.
There's got to be one. There's got to be one called Shadows
Shadows.
of War.
Isn't there a documentary called like Shadows of Hiroshima?
The Empire?
Shadows of Hiroshima, for real. Isn't there one like that?
I think that talks
Or
about
is
like the
that
burnt
Ghosts
people on the.
Ghosts of Hiroshima.
That's.
Maybe
Damn it.
that talks about like the burnt people
Yeah.
on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Well, you guys stumped us. Fuck.
That one should have been like easy. Those are normal words.
Well,
Those are
Shadow's
normal
kind of a tough
Words.
one. Damn.
Those
we
are
failed,
normal
guys.
words. Okay, so the movie title we ended up with was What We Do in the Shadows.
What we do in the shadows.
That one's crazy.
So
I'm
somebody might win
sorry.
at the end of that. I forget who suggested What We Do in the Shadows, but good job because we got fucking stuck. Shadows in the Sun,
so
Shadows of the
and
Dead,
Fog,
Shadows and
in the
Fog.
Sun,
I don't know about
Shadows
any of
the
those.
Dead.
Shadows
Oh
of the
my
Booty
God,
Tank.
what do we
That's
do?
my favorite.
Maladale.
Shadows
if you
of
wanna
Iwo Jima?
suggest another one
Yeah.
in the chat, like what?
No, it's
Shadows.
letters to Iwo Jima.
It was letters to Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flags of our
Letters to Iwo
fathers,
Jima.
letters to Iwo
Letters to
Jima.
Iwo Jima.
You're
trying to
just
trick
adding
us. You don't know
shadows to
shit.
everything, Hector.
I am. Shadows over
Do you wanna
Camelot.
pick
I don't
another
know.
one? So we could get
pick
it-
another
so we could
one,
get one?
Maladale. I feel really
Mal.
bad.
Yeah.
Mal, give us any other movie title. I swear to God, we'll do it.
Shadow World.
Yeah.
We'll do it with other movies. Give us another movie title.
Game of Shadows. No, it has to start with shadows, you guys.
I don't think people understand how this thing works.
Yeah.
So if you say What We Do in the Shadows, we have to think of a movie
That ends
that's
in what?
that ends with what that goes in the beginning. So blah 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 blah. What is
We do in the shadows.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah
What we
blah.
do-
Say what a thing?
They know. They're just messing with
Right,
us.
I
Iron
wish.
Giant.
Okay, Iron Giant.
Iron Giant.
Okay, Iron Giant.
2 minutes on the clock.
Oh, ending in iron is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Giant. There's My Giant, but that has my in
I
front
know,
of it.
and there's
Little Giants.
uh,
James and the Giant Peach.
Giant and the James Peach.
Giant and the James Peach.
Giant.
Wait, are we doing Giant? What are you guys
Yeah,
Doing
we're
Giant.
doing
We're doing
Giant.
Iron.
Feet of iron, heart of
Giant,
iron.
Giant.
Eyes of iron. Something of iron. The man in
Balls
the
of
iron mask.
iron.
I
Balls
know
of
there's Iron Lady, but
Iron
that
Lady.
starts with
Yeah.
Iron.
Ugh.
an
Yeah.
Iron Man.
And Iron Man.
Yeah.
And Iron Man 2 and Iron Man
Giant.
3.
Giant.
Aye.
Do documentaries count?
It's
Yes,
a movie.
Absolutely.
What's
Giant.
that? Schwarzenegger did a documentary, didn't he?
Pumping Iron.
Yeah, it's called Pumping Iron.
Pumping Iron
Pumping
Giant.
Iron
Come
Giant.
on, guys.
Okay,
Giant.
you guys gotta help us with Giant. Come
35
on.
seconds,
It's a
right,
tough
Lucas?
one.
1 minute.
1 minute. Shit. What? You're just giving it to us now.
No, dude, I got a timer.
Okay.
Okay.
Pumping
There's so many that
Giant.
end in giant.
I know.
Because
Giant Days. That's a comic
Giant
book.
Days.
Giant Leap, isn't that a movie?
That's the big green. You're thinking of Leap Year.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
The Giant.
The Giant. No, but I mean, we
Giant.
have like
Giants over
My
Fenway.
Giant.
Giants of
30
something.
seconds.
Giants of something. That's a
yeah, I
movie
know,
title.
Gotta be something. Gotta be
Giants of
something.
Wall Street. Giants of
Giants.
Giants just sounds weird now. Keep saying Giants.
Giants.
over
Giants.
again. Giants.
Sounds like
Giants.
vagina. I can think of like 30
Vaginas.
movie titles with vagina in it, but I can't think of anything with
Vagina.
giants. It starts with giants. Just
Wait,
kidding.
what was it? It was Pumping Iron Giant.
Uh-huh.
Pumping Iron Giant.
Giants of boxing. Giants.
Giant.
Now I'm just thinking of ESPN sports documentary.
I know.
30 for 30. Are we out of time?
The Giants.
1.
Ah,
So we ended with Pumping Iron Giant.
damn it. Giant.
Well,
That really doesn't change Pumping Iron much.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Can we?
Pumping Iron Giant.
Can we?
That's the sequel.
Yeah, give us one more. One more, Maladale.
One more, Mal. One more, Mal. Give us one more. Giant Man's not a
That's
movie
not
yet.
A movie yet. It hopefully will be.
You know what? We should just turn this into come up with a porn title.
This
Yeah. Pumping Iron Giant.
We can do that all day.
Okay, come on. So we're gonna get in there. We're gonna take our clothes off. We're gonna pump some iron
Oh
with the
shit!
Giants.
We could have said the Iron Giant Man. That counts.
Oh!
Wait,
Mal
what?
says
What?
Yes, you're right.
we could have used
You're
the
right.
ANT in giant
Okay.
ANT
You can
to
do
make
that?
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
We're gonna dissect
Oh, we could
words
break
now.
this
We're
shit
gonna
up.
dissect words
Here we go.
now.
Mal said,
Oh.
1 sec. He's got a new one. He's got another one.
Wait, Mrs. Manface says, please don't Google pumping iron giant.
Giant spiders. Wasn't it like big effing spiders or something? What was it called? It's just called giant spiders? That wasn't what it was called.
All right.
Good one, Big Treasy, but we're
Yeah.
waiting for Mal specifically. But that's a good one. You're the
Yeah.
best. We could come up with a bunch of them.
All right. One more.
Yeah, we can do this. I believe in us. Why was it so easy for the ones that we didn't
Because we
actually
I
have
don't
to do?
They're the first ones that just popped up.
Yeah, thank you. That's what it was. Giants
Yeah.
of Rome. See, maybe.
Is that
Charles,
all
you're just
right?
guessing.
I mean,
but
even
I
the
love
chat
it.
room had a tough time, and they have
Yeah.
Yeah,
Google.
man. Yeah, you guys got Google. We don't
Yeah,
have
if the
nothing.
hive mind can't figure it out.
I kept thinking of Ant-Man and Giant Man. I didn't know we could use it that way.
Bagger Vance? No.
Bagger Vance.
Fuck out of here.
I said no proper nouns.
That's so.
Nah.
The name of that movie is called The Legend of Bagger Vance, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
Yeah.
we'd have to find a movie that ends with
Duh.
legend.
I am legend.
We're dropping the. So
Oh.
I am Legend of Bagger Vance.
But what's Van? Nothing. No other movie starts with Vance.
Ants.
ANCE
Ants?
though.
It's just a pronunciation. Ants.
Bagger Vance. Ants.
Ants on a log.
Is there a
Ants.
movie called
Ants.
Ants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a movie
Yeah.
called With the Z.
Yeah, The Legend of Bagger
ANTZ.
Vance with a Z.
Ants.
There's the
With a Z.
stupid movie title we got. We did it. Write that
did you
one
pick
down,
one? Did you
Lucas.
pick one?
Is that the one? Okay.
The Legend of Bagger.
Legend of-
I am Legend.
I am legend of Bagger Vance.
Vance with the Z.
Sorry, I choked on that. Couldn't think of anything. Mal, you have a Google. You have a
have the
Google.
Googs.
If you're watching
Use
this,
the Googs, damn it.
Anything.
if you're watching this in your room, look at either a shelf with a bunch of movies on it, or like pull up your iTunes, or I don't know.
Oh, The
Flash
Legend of
Vance.
Bagger Vance Helsing.
No, but it's Van Helsing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Van, and then you add this Helsing.
You
You
can't
try
do
to
that.
cheat it.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
cheating with
try
a
to
Z,
cheat
so
it,
who cares?
yeah.
Flash
No,
Vance.
we're gonna go
Nice.
with I am Legend of Bagger Vance.
With the
Yeah.
Z.
So that means it's starring Woody Allen.
Oh, boy.
I'll play Geek Street. There's
Somebody
no cheating.
come up
All right.
with a good one.
Good one,
No,
Mal. Good
let's
one,
just-
Mal.
I mean,
that
like
one.
a good one that we can pitch at the end.
Yeah,
'Cause
I-
I don't want to have to pitch.
We don't want to have to,
I'm
you know,
Legend of
not to
Bagger
not to
Vance.
knock you down, Mal, but we could come up with a way better one if somebody just, donated $50
I mean, to
in
be
a movie
fair,
title.
we messed up the first one, which feels like it
Messed up the
should have been
first two.
easy.
We messed up
but,
the first
you know.
two.
Pumping Iron Giant.
Jurassic Park, still tough.
Mm-hmm.
Vance Wilder Party Liaison.
That's what he calls himself.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Time for
right.
movie trailers?
Let's do
Trailers?
trailer time.
Let's
trailer
do it.
Time.
Let's do it. Here we go. First trailer. No,
Okay,
I'm
come
like,
on.
Let's do it now.
Let's do it.
Okay, get to the trailer.
Get to the trailer.
Get to the trailer.
To the trailer.
What is this?
What?
Something Hector might like.
Here he is, my famous brother, Jackie Burke. How are the kids? Kid. We have one kid.
She's an adult now.
She's getting married. I thought she was a dyke. You say lesbian.
Got a possible gig.
What do I have to do at Jill's birthday party?
Do you want a job or you want to be an ass?
Do I have to choose? What a schmuck.
Mr. Jackie Burke is in the house!
Let's talk about this abortion of a town you live in. Hicksville!
You getting this, Amy? What are you doing? You taping me? Give me that.
How many hours did you get?
100.
Me too. My dad used to love your TV show. We've watched every episode.
Always nice to meet a fan.
Well, we just had the one TV.
Ooh.
This is the worst day ever.
Just a bunch of olives. Hey, look, are you free tonight?
What, like a date?
Or it'll be just an appointment?
I'm not sleeping with you. I don't know what you were after.
Look, you had a terrible day. You just said it. Let me take you to a place you might have a nice time.
Isn't it adorable when celebrities bring their hookers to the club? Jackie Burke's in the crowd.
After everything I've done for you, I was there for you when you were starting out as a young man.
That was amazing. I feel like I'm high. Do you come up with all that on the spot?
Sometimes, yeah.
That was good. Thank you.
Are you free on Sunday? I have a wedding to go to, my niece's wedding. You could be my wingman. We could have a few laughs.
Uncle Jackie, you're gonna get up and say a few words,
No, we don't want it to become a thing.
It's an honor being here to celebrate Brittany and Frankie's wedding. Can I address the 800-pound gorilla in the room? Flo. What have you done to my poor little brother? He was 6 feet tall when you got married.
This low-life brother of yours.
I don't know why you're yelling at him.
Who are you with your no underwear dress?
Don't comment on my dress.
I want to know what your expectations are here.
My expectations.
When you look at my daughter and the way she's looking at you,
I'm not looking at him. What are you talking about?
We have 3 offers for appearances. What's it gonna be?
go out there, big shot. They want you.
No, this isn't your crowd.
You're a dancer?
Yeah.
Come sit on my lap. I'll spin you around like a drape.
You're viral again. Over 3 million views in 8 hours, and it is still climbing. You are on Kimmel, you're on Fallon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Burke.
Yeah. Are they getting drunk and we're about to hook up? Eee, that's kind of gross.
I love
Whoa!
that.
Yay!
I love that cast. I love
too.
Robert De Niro.
It's an amazing cast.
I would watch that because I love the world of stand-up comedy. It is such a messed up world. It's so mean.
It is.
But I love it. But it is definitely gross that De Niro and Leslie Mann are like a couple in it. But like they're gonna address it. But it's still like Edie Falco should have been the love interest in this.
Ooh, lots of threes in that chat room.
I thought that's
Hollywood,
who she
you
was.
gross.
I thought that's who she was in the beginning, and then she's like his agent or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. And again, it's like I love Leslie Mann, and it seems like the movie's not. Like the movie's gonna talk about that, you know, but it's still like, yeah, but you guys made
They're
this
still
movie.
doing it.
You guys made, you
Yeah.
guys all did this movie.
Wasn't De Niro in a movie called Bad Grandpa? Or like
Yeah.
Dirty Grandpa?
Dirty Grandpa?
He's
Yeah.
been
Oh
making
my
a lot
God.
of weird career
Robert
moves.
De Niro,
guy.
listen, I disagree. I don't think Robert De Niro makes bad career moves. I think he
I said
just doesn't.
weird.
Weird. I just think he doesn't say no. I think he just works. Like Samuel L. Jackson
Woo!
is
Hey,
Ooh.
Kyle said. Since Lucas mentioned it, Galaxy Quest. You can use his suggestion if you have to. It would be a fun pitch. P.S. Hector, Giants of Rome was
Giants
a
of
real
Rome.
movie. I
Cool.
Googled it.
So we have
Nice.
2 minutes or a minute to do Galaxy Quest, and we can't use Quest for Camelot or Guardians of the
He
Galaxy.
said we can.
But come
like,
on.
yeah.
Shit.
Let's be creative and try to find something.
What
Either that or we'll use
Starts with
pumping
Quest,
iron
not
giant
for Camelot.
spider, whatever that was.
Okay, what ends with Galaxy?
2 minutes starting.
Galaxy. The Milky
Quest.
Way Galaxy.
Yeah.
Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Quest.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's got to be Quest for something.
Yeah.
Quest for Peace.
Is that a movie?
Like, yeah, Superman Quest for Peace.
But
It's the subtitle. I don't know if that
Yeah,
counts
the
though.
subtitle.
yeah, I don't know if that. But we can chop up words so we can kind of use that. No.
Question.
Question?
Oh,
You
question.
can do question.
Question. Are you googling her? Oh, I thought you had your phone.
No.
Question.
I'm not looking at the chat. Galaxy.
Question.
Or est.
What ends in
Est.
gal?
What ends in gal? Guys, what movies end in gal?
Ends in gal.
Yeah. G-A-L. Gal. Old-fashioned gal?
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be. There's
What
got to
movie?
be something with gal.
Come on.
Are we you guys are looking for Galaxy, right?
Gal's best friend. Yeah. Maybe something that ends in
Est.
1 minute.
Hitchhiker's Guide. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh!
Hitchhiker's Guide for the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's
I
Guide
don't
to
know
the Galaxy.
Okay, now Quest.
Question.
Or Est.
Or est.
Est.
What's a movie that starts with question?
No, we already tried to look for that. What about Est?
Yeah,
Chopping up the word Est. Est. Established. Pero que
30
Est.
seconds.
Estimated.
Es-
Establish.
Or
S-
ST.
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Star Wars. Star Wars.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Quest.
Star Wars. Boom! Got it.
Wow.
This is like the most spacey movie you're ever gonna
This
find.
is like the uber opera space
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
This is
Holy
bad.
crap.
Oh man, this is great.
Quest Star Wars.
Hitchhiker's Guide to
Quest
the
Star
Galaxy
Wars.
Quest.
Hitchhiker's
Star
Guide to the
Wars.
Galaxy
Did it.
Quest Star Wars.
Stupid. We did it. We did it.
We did it.
I think Claire 58 sums it up. Wow.
yeah, pretty
Wow.
much.
Fuck you, Claire, we
that
did
was
it.
a stretch.
Mrs.
We did
Manface.
it.
What?
The new level of sci-fi stars.
It's hard.
Quest Star Wars.
Star Wars. It's hard when you're in the hot seat, okay?
Yeah, it's tough.
Plus, Quest Star Wars is not okay.
Quest Star Wars.
It's the Spanish version, okay?
Yep, it is. It is.
Quest for Fire, is that really a movie?
Well, nobody knows Quest for
I
Fire.
don't know that
Charles
movie.
Zed.
You have Google. I don't
Kes?
know that
You
movie.
Googled it. Get out.
That nerd said, ¿Qué? Star Wars?
¿Qué Star Wars?
Yep. Star Wars.
¿Qué Star Wars? Okay. Pues que Star Wars.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. ¿Qué? Star Wars?
¿Qué Star Wars?
It's you pitching the movie Hitchhiker's Guide
somebody
to the
who doesn't
Galaxy
speak
to an old
English.
Mexican mom, and you're like, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? ¿Qué? Star Wars?
Star Wars? Me gusta el
No,
Arturito.
Arturito?
That's what they call him. Arturito.
Arturo.
Oh my God! Picture
Arturito.
Parody Quest Side Story. Oh, that would be a good one too.
Oh, yeah.
West Side Story.
Quest Side Story.
Quest Side Story.
Quest
Yeah.
for Fire. This story
good.
takes place in prehistoric time when 3 prehistoric tribesmen search for a new fire source.
When
year
did that
did it
movie come out?
1981.
Of course,
Ron
I'm not
Perlman.
going to know that.
Okay, great.
That one.
Hyper RPG getting mad at us like everybody should know that movie.
Come
Dude,
on.
Ron Perlman.
Come on, dude.
Quest for Fire, 1988? 1981.
I wasn't even born yet.
None of us existed at that
I
point.
thought everyone remembered Quest for Fire.
No.
You're
I'm
old.
Nope.
not.
It's like Judgment Night.
Yeah.
Have you guys not seen Quest for Fire?
Enzy Penzy says, as a Hispanic man, I'm dying of laughter. Guess Star Wars? So funny. All right, next trailer. That one was a
That was a fun one.
that was a rent for me.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie, yeah.
The movie?
Rent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, which one did we
Unfortunately,
just
I
watch?
feel like the cast.
Oh, the De Niro
can
movie.
no
That's a
longer-
skip.
Especially with De Niro is no longer an indicator of whether or not the movie's going to be good anymore.
What did we just watch?
I forgot.
So that's a pass from Erica.
That's
Augie,
a
where
pass
you
for
at?
me.
Yeah,
Pass?
Sorry.
Adam?
That's an option?
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay, well, then we've got three passes and a rent.
If you were playing it
Next.
when I came over, I would watch
Sure.
it.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
next
wouldn't.
movie.
I'd leave.
Maisie Williams.
Oh, got another one.
Oh!
Strange.
Let's try Doctor Strange. Hashtag Cineverse.
All right.
Okay, wait. Let me get the clock. All right, you guys ready? And go.
I really want to do Stranger Things.
That's kind of
But,
easy.
yeah.
That's kind of easy,
Yeah.
but let's see if we can come
Yeah,
up with
okay.
another more creative
Doctor
one.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah.
That's one.
Stranger Than
Doctor
Fiction.
Strange Love. Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying
Yeah.
About
What
the
is
Bomb.
what is
I
the
think it's
Doctor
too
one?
on the nose, though.
Okay. But Doctor Stranger Than Fiction is good.
Is there like a The Doctor or
Something Doctor. I fell in love with my doctor.
Well, I know. Yeah, it's hard to find one that ends with Doctor.
Yeah.
Because you can like Doctor Zhivago, Doctor Strangelove, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Doctor.
Doc Holliday.
No.
What was that movie with Michael J. Fox?
Wasn't it Doc Holliday?
Wasn't there like some sort of like the something doctor?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
The Good Doctor.
Oh yeah, The Good Doctor. Wasn't that a
thing?
movie?
Is that a thing?
Wasn't that a movie?
The Good Doctor.
There should be. The Good Doctor. Or there's if it's not that, it's something like oh God. The Constant Gardener? No.
That is a movie though.
It's like
That is a movie.
Doctor
Yeah.
Baby, like something doctor. The Reluctant Doctor. The Private Doctor.
The Private Doctor.
I don't know.
Investigate your privates. What?
The Good Doctor. That has to be a film. Could end in Doc too.
Or are we thinking about?
That's true.
No.
DOC.
No.
Yeah.
It could end in DOC.
Doc.
Yeah, you're right.
Down by the dock.
Is that a movie?
Shut the fuck up, Lucas.
Down by the dog.
I think we're gonna go with the good Doctor, Stranger Than Fiction.
The Good Doctor? Is it a movie?
I'm looking that up.
What about Strange Brew?
Is that a movie?
Strange Brew, yeah.
I like Stranger Than Fiction better.
Okay.
Strange Brew is a movie. Yeah, it's a Canadian.
Yeah, it's an old
Alright.
Canadian.
Okay, The Good Doctor. Is that a film?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Who's in it? Why you need to come out?
The Good
came
Doctor,
out-
Stranger
Hold
Than
on.
Fiction.
It's got a 5.6 on IMDb.
Oh.
Okay.
Orlando Bloom is in it.
Yeah.
What happened to
Wait,
him?
that's like
2011.
All
Orlando
right.
Bloom.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Well,
So
there
The
you
Good
go.
Doctor,
The
Stranger
Good Doctor,
Than Fiction.
Stranger Than Fiction.
I like
Alright,
that.
I
I
like
could
that
pitch
one.
that.
I like
could
that
pitch
one. We could pitch that one. It'd just be Doctor Strange, basically.
Yeah.
The sequel. That's what
Because
the
that
sequel
is
would be called.
Stranger Than Fiction.
He's the new villain.
Oh, Strange Wilderness. That's a good one.
I don't know that one.
Did you write that one down, Lucas?
Yes, it is.
He's on it, guys. Let's watch
Alright.
this movie trailer. Maisie Williams. I love Jason Sudeikis.
Penny, you see my brown loafers?
Oh, I threw those away.
Why?
Because they're brown loafers. Try something.
Is that
new,
Jessica
Henry.
Biel?
She's making a comeback.
Yeah, good for her.
Oh, yeah, these. Oh, my wife got me these.
Have you seen that girl who's been fishing around in our trash?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen her? Can you help her?
Yeah, I promise. Hey, have you seen my...
Henry,
What?
promise me now.
Yeah, I promise. Hey,
Jesus. Don't you know no better than to be sneaking up on people
what's with all the junk?
and building something?
Oh, yeah? I'm an architect. You know, maybe I could,
You're not one of them pervs likes to touch little girls, are you?
She thinks I'm a pervert. Pervs got mustaches. Everybody
Seven up yours.
Orlando Jones is back.
Hey, Mr. Herschel, we know where she lives. Set sail today.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Chet.
I just took my mother for lunch.
The devil is coming.
Don't be such a lump. You should talk to her or something.
You torched my shed.
That was an accident.
You got any idea how long it took me to...
What, build a raft?
F off, Amber Alert.
I have your plans right here. I've got a ton of ideas. I really think I'm supposed to do this to help you.
Let's get one thing clear. I'm doing it because I got no choice. And if you mess with my stuff, I'll beat your ass.
Got it.
What?
No.
All right. Well, there's the movie. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Didn't she just die in that other movie
I'm
too?
helping her.
Helping her with what?
We're building a raft.
This is madness.
No, it's not. And Penny would have loved this.
Remember that one movie we saw last time about Jessica Biel being the wife
Right.
and she
Yeah,
got
she got
murdered?
murdered,
A
right.
kind of murder. Remember that?
Whoa.
What was she like?
She was kind of wild.
What the fuck? We ain't lost our
Music by
minds,
Justin
just lost our way a little bit.
Oh, because
I was wrong about you.
How so?
You're not a perv.
I'm glad that's finally cleared up.
Is Jessica
Okay.
Biel the new Sean Bean?
Oh
She's
my
just
God.
dying everywhere.
Yeah.
She's just
the
dying
new
everywhere.
Manic Pixie Dream Girl wife. That's what she
Dude.
is. That's a
yeah.
pass from me.
Big
That's a
pass.
no.
Oh, wow. Also, what was her?
No
Was,
danka,
can
no
anybody
danka.
answer me? Was she trying to do
A
an
Southern
accent?
Yes. Yes.
Like, was that trying to be a Southern accent?
yes, it was. It was terrible.
It was
really. I'm
so
sorry,
bad.
Maze.
She is a fine actor, and I like her, but
Stick to Brit.
oh my God.
Stick to Brit.
I mean,
Yeah.
they
Stick
couldn't
to
have
that
found an
accent.
young American actress for this. Like,
Wait, does she have a British accent?
Yeah, 'cause she's
Yeah,
Game of
she-
Thrones.
yeah, she
Really?
would, yeah.
Oh crap! I didn't know that.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Oh
Game of
crap!
Thrones.
He doesn't
You
watch
watch
it.
Game of
I don't watch Game of Thrones now.
Yeah, I'm like when the trailer started, even before she died, I was like, Jessica Biel is not doing anything other than
Yeah.
making Jason Sudeikis like, hey, be a better man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're the worst. Don't you have your own stuff? Oh no, you're just driving a car, and then you get. Of course, you got taken out. You're not paying attention to anybody. Anything other than like your manic pixie dreamness.
That was bad.
I'm
That
out.
was bad, guys.
Boo!
That's a
Boo.
pass for me. What's the
Super
winner?
boo.
The winner was Skip. 64 skips.
One theater.
12 rents.
Have fun by yourself.
One person's like a huge
You will be
Paul
the only
Reiser
person.
fan.
Yeah. Huge
Like-
Jessica Biel fan.
No, no,
I'm
no.
mad about you about that movie.
No, a huge Justin Timberlake fan.
Yep.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
Justin
yeah, yeah.
Timberlake in the
Hey,
chat.
I'm a fan of Justin Timberlake. That
Me
guy's
too.
got some good
I
stuff.
don't want to watch a movie just because he did the music for
That's
it.
very true. I would not watch that
By the
movie.
soundtrack, if you really like him.
And that trailer did not
Jessica
showcase the
Biel.
music.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Jessica Biel.
There you go.
Sad.
And Doug Glatt is a Highlander once more.
Oh, I know Adam's in already.
Sorry, Mikey? Shut the fuck up, dog.
I totally thought you were done.
Let's do this!
God, with that big dick.
That's Canadian fucking off.
Come on, get him in ya.
Oh, that tastes like burps.
How's your arm?
Good, thank you. How's your arm?
All right, I'll make it quick for you.
Fuck you.
What the fuck are we doing here? I don't know. I went to fucking Princeton.
The mayonnaise is semen.
What?
Enjoy the cannoli.
Ew.
Fuck, dog!
What am I looking at?
Fuck, get off me! I'm trying, I'm drunk! I don't want this!
I don't even want to fight anymore. You killed the mood.
The puck drops. I'm going to go pass.
Dang, that's a hard pass for
Wow.
I haven't seen the original.
No,
Has anybody
you.
seen the first Goon?
I saw once.
No.
There's another one of these?
Yeah, that was the sequel.
The first one was good.
Yeah,
I
the
liked
first
it.
one's
It
good.
got a little following, yeah.
Yeah.
which
as
looks
somebody
fine.
who loves hockey, I'm very disappointed that there are no good hockey movies
Yeah.
other than one with Kurt Russell that was made in 2004.
Well,
called
they're like
Miracle.
Dude, Mighty
Yeah,
Ducks.
There it is.
Dude,
Mighty
yeah.
Ducks,
Have you even
dude.
seen the Mighty Ducks?
Who, me?
You?
Yeah,
Of course, I've seen all three of them.
they're amazing.
But I'm talking about recently.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Miracle is the last hockey movie we
Yeah,
had.
that's true.
It was
Also-
12 years ago.
Have you seen
What
the Mighty
the
Ducks
fuck?
recently? They're so bad.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sure they
yeah,
are.
of course
They're
they are.
really dumb.
Y'all remember the Mighty Ducks
Really
cartoon
I
they made
loved
after
the
that?
Yes.
cartoon
Yeah?
so much.
These
I love
guys
that
are
thing.
like seriously playing hockey, and a guy lassos another player, and it's
Mystery
like
Alaska.
okay.
It's like allowed.
Mystery
And
Alaska was like 1999, I think.
I know. I don't want to tell Adam like there's hockey movies because I know how he feels like every time I'm like there's no movie starring a black superhero. People are always like Blade. I'm like, dude, that's from 1998.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Like, don't
Yeah.
try to give me these examples from 20
Exactly.
years ago. So yeah, sorry, buddy.
Quack.
So that's
Quack.
a no to that movie.
Quack.
though? That's a pass.
Quack.
Is that a
Quack.
That's a
Quack.
pass.
Quack. 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 Quack.
Pass.
Quack.
Pass.
Come on.
Pass. Pass.
I think
Pass
I
on
think
Goon
it's
2.
I think it's a little too soon, but I would love to see a movie about the Los Angeles Kings' road to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they
'Cause
won the Stanley Cup.
for the first time in 2012, and that was the first time they had won in their like 47
them.
years or
That would've been
something
great.
that they like had been around. So that was pretty cool.
That would be a cool movie. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
That'd make me
I think
happy to be
there's
a
some
resident of
time
LA.
before we can
Yeah.
make that, but
Yeah.
like Miracle, I thought Miracle was great for kind of like how it spread awareness of
Mm-hmm.
hockey, and most people who are not hockey fans now, they're like,
know
oh yeah,
about-
that's right, I know about it, but I never actually
Do
like
you
saw a story
believe
about it.
in miracles?
Something like that.
All right.
Next,
I wish I watched more hockey.
Denzel. Yes.
Oh, the first trailer for this was real good.
When I first met this woman, I saw Rose and I latched on to her. I told her, baby, I don't want to marry. I just want to be your man. Rose told me.
I told him if he wasn't a mankind, and move out the way so the mankind could find me.
That's what she told me. You're in my way, you're blocking the view, move out the way so I can find me a husband. Where Corey? I want him to help me with this fence.
He got recruited by a college football team.
It ain't gonna get him nowhere.
If he be like you in the sports, he gonna be all right. Ain't but two men ever played baseball good as you.
And what it ever get me? I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Hey, Pop, can I ask you a question? How come you ain't never liked me?
What law is there say I got to like you? A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Now don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you.
Corey just trying to fill out your shoes.
I don't want him to be like me. I want him to get as far away from my life as he possibly can get. You're the only decent thing ever happened to me, Rose.
You can't be nobody but who you are, Troy. That's all you got to measure yourself against the world out there.
Rose, I got something to tell you. I don't know how to tell you this.
Why, Troy? Why?
You ought to know it's time.
I don't want to know, damn it!
What you ever give me? Your feet, them bones that pumping hard.
You never done nothing but hold me back, afraid I was gonna be better than you.
Everything that boy do, he do for you.
It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I got a life too. Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me?
What are you gonna do?
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.
Whoa. God damn that.
That's a good trailer.
That nerd says we're about to see the whole movie here. I disagree. I thought that was
no, there's still a
expert
lot
trailer.
to explore with those
Expert
characters.
trailer. That
Yeah.
was beautiful.
And again, like a movie like this isn't really about like the plot. It's
No.
about the performances.
Yeah.
About the relationship.
It's about that snot crying.
Yeah.
I was worried that
My favorite.
that it being an adaptation of a play, an August Wilson play, that it's like I'm like, okay, show me what's cinematic about it. Show me what's a movie. Show me what's a movie. And it gave me shades of like Selma. It gave me shades of like history, of a family's history, of a man's history, American history. You know, there was definitely the meat of that film is going to be these scenes and the scene work and the acting between the powerhouse actors in it. But I did get a sense of like, cool. They're doing the movie stuff.
Yeah.
It looked good.
Yeah. It felt really intimate. in a lot
Right,
of ways.
'cause
and
it-
it's fine. It doesn't really it transferred over just
It
fine.
looks like it just takes place in their either backyard or front yard too.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
every shot was in their backyard.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, and I think a movie like that can be so. It can look very simplistic, but it's all about, like you were saying, Erica. It's about the dialogue. It's about the connection. It's about how you, as the audience member, connect with the material.
Right.
And this is the type of stuff that people that we deal with every day as we're growing up with our families. Our families want us always to do a certain thing, and you always kind of want to go against that and do what you think is best for you,
Right.
and then hope you get the support of your family. And this is going to be a very interesting piece about like fathers and sons and husbands and wives and how like their dynamics are different and
the
their
whole
outlook on lives
family,
are different.
the whole family is a unit too.
Dan Pettit says, when I was in my teens, that was a lot like the relationship with my father.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take my dad to see this Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bawl my eyes out. It looks so good. When first time we talked about this movie, the first time we watched the first trailer, somebody sent us a clip of James Earl Jones performing the role.
Oh my God, I know.
It was
at
amazing.
like the Tony Awards in 1989 or something, right?
Yeah.
And the way he did it was so different because he was like yelling powerful. The way that Denzel did that scene, where does it say I got to like you? I don't have to like you. I got to do right by you. The way that Denzel was acting it was like
so scary.
was like scary, but also emotional. And I could see love behind his eyes. I could see myself telling a someday son the same thing of like, I don't have to like you. I have to take care, and just the love behind his eyes. It was totally different. It was amazing. Man, that's a hardcore theater for me.
I definitely want to see that, and I imagine we'll probably get the screeners.
Winner was theater 41 to 34 Netflix.
That's definitely
That's
one
good.
you gotta
That's
watch.
Yeah, I'm pleased to hear that because it's not necessarily something that
And I mean,
geeks would
it's
on the radar.
Denzel. It's Denzel directing.
Oh, I know.
The man has worked with some of the best directors ever.
Yeah.
So to see him in the director's chair, going out there trying to make a movie, and especially a movie like this, where it probably has a very powerful message. It's all just strictly driven.
Oh! Anon.
Thanks, Anon.
Thanks, Anon.
Pretty woman.
Thanks so much for doing
Okay,
it.
okay.
Wait. Before you guys get started, I want to go over what we're doing again. Sorry to interrupt again. You guys are probably tired of hearing me say this stuff. So what we're doing is if you donate $50 and you give us a movie title, hey, stop thinking. I see you.
Oh, dang.
If you donate $50, give us a movie title, then we will have to tack on a movie to the front and a movie to the end within 2 minutes, and then take that title, and then we're going to vote on it, and the winning title will get a Steam key. Now that's very confusing.
Let's not say this one out
but,
loud.
For instance, like an example
Don't
that
put
we
it on
have
the
used
mics.
is Spider-Man. If you were to say Spider-Man, we could say along came a Spider-Man on fire. So you guys are distracting me. I think that makes 4 donations that we've received so far. That's a total of $200. Thank you guys so much. If we can get 6 more before the end of the show and get a total of $500 this episode, we're gonna give away a $100 Amazon gift card. So if you guys want to keep those rolling, that'd be amazing. But anyway, we're gonna start the time right now. Start.
Okay.
Don't say it on the mic.
Okay.
I think so. Is that the one you want to go for?
Yeah. Unless we can think of it.
Well, let's see. We still got a whole minute to think of something.
All right.
Can we get the movie title again, Lucas?
Pretty Woman.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
She was.
You are a very pretty woman, Hector.
You are a very
Thank
pretty
you.
woman, Hector.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are you guys whispering?
Because we don't want to give
It's
this
a
one
thing,
away to the
right?
chat room.
Oh, okay.
Is it a movie though?
I think.
Guys, remember you can break up the word.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God. Oh no! I think it's
Song.
yeah. It's
Okay, so
late
we
in-
can use the end of it.
1 minute.
Oh, okay.
You guys at it?
Yeah.
What about you guys? What do you guys think?
We got nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Pretty. Remember, you can break it up.
I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Ends with PRE.
got it. We got it.
Yumi Dupree, Woman of Steel.
Black.
Woman of Steel or Woman in Black? Which one do you guys want to do?
Which is it's up to you guys. It's your half.
Okay, Woman of Steel.
Woman of Steel.
All right, we got it.
Cool. We got it.
Yumi and Dupree, Woman of Steel.
What a shit show.
Fuck you, dude.
Right.
Fuck you, dude.
We got
Write that one down.
Joe Spider-Man.
In time.
Oh, that's bad.
Yumi and Dupree, Woman of Steel.
Da-da-da-da.
Got it.
Is there a sitting pretty, or is that just a phrase?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Could be.
I was like, Am I Pretty has to be the name of a movie, like some crappy horror film.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Crappy horror film.
Yeah. Like, Am I Pretty? Like, that's how the trailer ends. Am I Pretty? Coming soon to video. All right, guys. Okay, next trailer, y'all.
It's good since we don't have Google, you guys.
Right?
That last one was the percentage of chat that does not know how this game works. 98%.
It's called The Woman in Red.
Woman in
Starring
Red.
Gene Wilder.
Yes, but there's Man in Black.
Yeah, but we're doing Man
Yeah.
of
The Woman in Black is a Daniel Radcliffe film.
Yeah, Woman in Black is
But
that
Man-
was the one
I
that
know.
I said.
But she
Woman
said
in
Woman in Red
Yeah.
originally, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, Woman in Red.
And I wasn't sure if it was a movie or not.
That was a movie.
Yeah, it is.
All of you deserve a refund.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How
do
dare Zero Cipher? Honestly, that was
Honestly,
the
that was
worst.
worst.
All right, thanks, Paul Lind.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Pitch Am I Pretty, Hector? All right, next movie trailer.
that? No, Whitney. No.
Oh,
wait.
Ah,
you got
yay! Thank you for
Thank you, Archill 9000,
Perfect.
for subscribing on Twitch Prime.
I added a little stink on it, Hector. Good job. This is gonna be scary. Yes.
Coming this fall. Hobo Nightmare.
Hobo Nightmare.
Coming this fall.
Stay out of the
this fall,
alleys.
Bruce Wayne and Harvey Dent in a shit movie.
Of course, we sent in the best exorcists, but they failed. Who are you?
I'm gonna help your son. I don't do exorcisms. I don't use religious methods to treat the symptoms. I go inside the victim's mind.
Oh, we saw the trailer for this.
An episode of Gotham?
I evict the demon from the inside.
This is
We're in your
slightly
head. Wake up, buddy.
Something wrong, Henry?
This entity is strong. Strongest I've ever encountered.
What happens when this entity is done with a kid and decides to jump?
The boy dies.
In good shape.
Cameron, this is not real.
You're gonna burn.
Oh my god.
I don't. I mean, that fate has failed us.
That trailer just failed us.
Oh, that's a WWE film,
Dang.
you guys. I am. That's a hardest pass.
That's a.
That's a Harvey Dent pass.
Yeah.
Hey. That movie was shot like in 2014, probably.
Yeah.
Because David Mazouz is like,
Guys,
not,
it's
is way older
Oscar
now.
season. Why do we only have one good trailer?
But it's
so
also
far?
January is
Yeah.
coming.
This movie
It's also
actually
the
comes
end
out
of the
this week.
year.
But
Oh,
like,
God.
This is like Oscar season.
Yeah.
Plenty of room for shit, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the silence before the storm of Oscar movies we're
Yeah.
No, all the
Next.
Oscar movies should be coming out like this next
Mhm.
month and a half.
Well, let's see if this FX miniseries is any good.
It looks all right.
Tom Hardy. Okay.
I've seen the pictures. I haven't seen this yet though.
Don't you dare stand there and judge me, little man.
I attended Mr. Delaney's funeral, and
Like him.
a ghost appeared, a son we all thought dead in Africa.
James Keziah Delaney.
I have sworn that I will do very, very foolish things.
Tom Hardy's hot, isn't he?
I do know the evil that you do because I was once part of it.
This man is merely a London mongrel.
I witnessed and participated in darkness that you cannot conceive.
Just kill him!
Taboo, Stephen Knight, Ridley Scott. I'm interested in that.
Holy crap! Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It does. I might check that out. That looks. The atmosphere is really cool.
Yeah, that's
I'm into
something
it.
I
Oh,
would
we still
totally
have.
watch.
Sorry, we still have a minute and a half.
This is all the teaser trailers.
Oh, we're done. We can stop.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the same
Pretty
footage
much
over and over
the
again.
same
Great,
crap over.
Jonathan Pryce. But dude, good cast, good vibe. I was into
Yeah,
it.
That's got like some heavy atmosphere to it. It reminds me of Witch.
I'll go rent, which means like watch.
The
Yeah,
Witch.
a little witchy.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
Vivici.
Vivici?
Cool.
Vivici. Oh, I'm glad this is coming out on DVD. Let's talk about this stuff.
All right.
Yeah. So coming out on Blu-ray this week, we've got the BFG, the big fucking guy.
Big fucking
Big
guy.
fucking
Big fucking
guy.
guy. Pete's Dragon and Don't Breathe. I've only seen one of these 3 movies.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe.
Big fucking guy.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
I was
I remember you
disappointed
saying,
because like it was that's a book that I really like a lot,
You
but
say
then
you liked it when the movie came out. You were like, "It's good, guys."
No, I
It's
didn't.
pretty
I didn't
good."
No,
see
she
it.
didn't see it.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it because like all of the reviews were really meh about it.
It's not a bad movie. I mean, visually, I think it's a very appealing movie. I think kids will have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's a little slow though, but I think the spectacle of it for at least kids will kind of keep them engaged. But when
Sharing
you're-
as Karen asks, was it undeniably magical?
Right.
I don't know if it was.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I don't know if it was
magic.
undeniably magical.
There was some magic in it.
There was some magics, but I don't know if they was that good. I mean, it was okay. It was a fun. You know how Hook is, where it's
Great.
a fun, entertaining movie, but you recognize the fact that the story isn't the most compelling.
Yeah.
That's kind of and it's a little slow in the middle. That's what BFG is. It's a little slow in the middle, and it picks up a little bit at the end. But then the final act of the movie is so short, it kind of just ends, and you're like, okay.
Okay.
You saw Pete's Dragon, didn't you?
I did. Also, my mom saw Don't Breathe. She liked it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Was
my
that what you
mom-
watched at Thanksgiving?
No. She went out and saw that. I remember. And I was like, that's
my
so funny.
chat made me play the VR.
Is that when you broke your
for it.
VR set?
cool.
No, it's not broken, but I really did not enjoy it. It was terrifying.
Yeah, I believe it.
Pete's Dragon was freaking delight. I loved it. One of my favorite movies of the year. I was so surprised that it was all shot in New Zealand because it looks gorgeous, like it's in the Pacific
Northwest.
or the East, the Northeast.
Yeah.
It looks like. And I thought that it was that's the way that you do a remake. I really loved what they did. They changed it. It's not a musical. They just stripped it down to a bare core idea. Yeah. All right. Shit.
Try this Office Space hashtag Gilmore
Nice.
Girls.
Why
Hashtag Gilmore Girls. Because of
But
hashtag
thank
Gilmore
you,
Girls.
Dan
Hashtag
Teddy.
Gilmore Girls.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Dan.
Office
All right.
Space.
That person.
Okay, you ready?
Well, you have an easy one. I already
Yeah,
told yours.
yeah.
You're
What?
welcome.
Yeah.
Space?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ready?
well, what ends in Office?
Sorry, Lucas. They beat you to the timer.
And go.
Office Christmas
Or
Party.
Off.
Space Odyssey.
Off. Oh shit.
It's 2001.
Done.
2001
We're done.
Space Odyssey. Wait, you found it already?
Yeah, I got it. Here we go.
Welcome,
Thank you,
Brandon.
Brilliant.
What is it? What you got?
What is?
Face Office Spaceballs.
Bam!
Done. Done. Face Office Spaceballs. Face Office Spaceballs. That's so funny. that sounds like again, like if an old Mexican lady.
the porn parody.
This is a porn.
If an old Mexican lady, no, I got it. It was if an old Mexican lady was also like a mobster and was giving confused orders to somebody to kill a guy in a brutal way. Hey, mijo, hey, face off his balls is face off. Face off his balls is face off his baseballs. Face off his baseballs. Mira, mijo, face off his baseballs, okay? Mira.
Porque mira, es Spaceballs, Face Office.
I don't like what he's doing to our drug trade. Face off his baseballs. Face off his baseballs, mijo. You know, on the side, on the left there. Mijo, face off his baseballs. Face off is Spaceballs. Listen, buddy.
Listen, buddy, I want his face off.
I have an announcement.
Baseball.
Thanks for that $50 donation. We just lowered the amount to 25. We want to get a lot more in. It's early and we have a lot of show left. We lowered it to 25. That is submit
Well, somebody's
with $25 a movie name, and we will add a movie to the front. We'll add a movie to the end, and then we'll vote on our favorite and give you a Steam key for it.
Well, somebody's thinking of a movie title. Pete's Dragon is great. Highly recommend seeing it. I'm pissed off because they didn't come out with a 3D Blu-ray today, guys. I went to the goddamn store and was going to go buy it. And I was like, oh, Best Buy doesn't have a 3D. They must be sold out. Let me go around the side.
That was our timer.
2 minutes.
Done. We had it so quick. Now we just needed to get into our groove, and then we started nailing these guys.
I know.
Go see Pete's Dragon. I guess I'm going to wait for the 3D Blu-ray. They waited a year for Star
Sharon
Wars.
is Karen. That's a great name for it. Movie Sandwich.
Movie sandwich. That's a good one.
Still haven't come out with 3D Blu-rays for Big Hero 6 or Frozen. But I did get Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia. They better... Dude, I swear to God, if Disney doesn't come out with a 3D Blu-ray for Moana... Like I'm gonna go to Disney Animation Studios, jump over their fence, and take a shit on their lot, and then jump out. I'm gonna be so mad.
Really frustrating.
And spell 3D with your poop.
Yeah, I'll smear it. 3D, 4K, mother effers.
4K.
4K. Hey, get out of here.
3D, 4K.
Hector, why are your hands covered in poop?
I went to Disney.
Yeah, it's really frustrating because I was talking with somebody at
BFG was in 3D too, right?
Yeah, I didn't see it in 3D, but I was talking to somebody at Disney, and I was like, what? I was emailing back and forth with them, like, what's the deal? Why no 3D? Why no 4K?
Makes the choice?
Like, well, we're not doing that quite yet. And I'm like, what the fuck are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Give us the 3D Blu-ray already.
Oh, it's because so that they can release it later in limited
like Star
quantity.
Wars.
That's fine. Listen, I'll wait a year like I did to buy it for Star Wars, but give me a release date for Pete's Dragon. They didn't do that with Jungle Book. Jungle Book came out that I was going to buy it,
collector's
but all of a
edition.
sudden, like a few months later, a collector's edition came out that was 3D. I'm like, tell me when it's coming out, and I'll wait.
Yeah.
But don't just be like, here you go, here's Pete's Dragon. I'm like, no, I saw that shit in 3D in theaters.
Yeah.
Now I gotta wait.
And it's like, so I went on a little bit of a Blu-ray shopping spree this weekend. I bought a shitload, and like I got Dread in 3D, and it's like there are movies that have been released in 3D that still aren't on 3D Blu-ray, and it's like I'm not gonna buy that. I want the 3D version, especially if it's a Disney movie, because for the most part they put a lot of care.
Like Frozen and Big Hero 6 were great in 3D.
Oh, here we go.
Can we watch the trailer for the Netflix show 3%? It's a show from Brazil. Movie is Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Oh,
Gone Girl.
Okay, let's do the movie thing first, and then watch the trailer.
Okay.
Let me set up the timer.
Ready? We got an easy one.
You ready?
Do we?
Yeah.
Here we go now.
Yeah.
Girl with a dragon tattoo.
Gone. Okay, so it's
Girl with the dragon tattoo. All right.
Gone Baby Gone Girl with a Dragon Tattoo.
Gone Baby Gone Girl with a dragon tattoo.
Also, we already confuse Gone Girl and Gone Baby Gone all the time.
Write that down, Lucas.
That's true.
Write that down,
Got it,
Lucas.
got it.
Gone Baby Gone Girl with the dragon tattoo.
Sounds like a sassy black lady saying it.
All right, thank you for subscribing. 10 months in a row. That's a baby in a month.
That's great. That's great.
All right, we're gonna look up the trailer,
Thank
guys.
you.
Go watch Pete's Dragon.
I think one of the most frustrating things too about like Blu-rays and stuff is I've
cares.
only been able to find one movie that has a 3D, a 4K, and a Blu-ray.
Angry Birds.
So two.
Mine was still better since Dad fed it.
Angry Birds and
here we go.
Oh!
Woo!
Princess Bride.
What about Princess Bride?
Thank you, Alduin.
Thank you, Alduin.
Thank you very much. Princess.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Starting now. 2 minutes.
We got Bridesmaids.
Who'll help us out with the first part, guys?
Princess?
Yeah.
Little Princess.
Cool.
Oh,
Done.
damn. Little Princess Bridesmaids. I would watch that movie
Little
so
Princess
hard.
Bridesmaids. That's a Disney movie.
Little Princess Bridesmaids. Shut the hell up.
What about,
Lucas.
that one needs a better one.
We gotta talk about movies.
I think you can do better.
No. Little Princess Bridesmaids? That's amazing.
No,
That sounds
we
like
could
a
do
Disney
Bride
movie.
of Frankenstein. Like,
Oh, yeah.
But like Little Princess Bridesmaids is about a bunch of like sassy girls that are like having a princess party.
Do we want to do Bride of Frankenstein?
Nah, Little Princess. Well,
I'd watch that one.
Little Princess Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, okay.
That
I
one
guess
actually
that's just
works.
the Corpse Bride, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So which one are we going with?
Little Princess Bridesmaids.
Little Princess Bridesmaids. Write it down, Lucas, and don't you ever tell us how to live our lives again. Let's watch a trailer.
Another question on
sounds,
Thor time.
that sounds like Mean Girls, but with like preteens.
toddlers.
With preteens. Yeah.
All right, so this is a show from Brazil.
Brasil.
Called
Brasileiros.
Here we go. Here we go.
3%.
Great.
Oh,
Apenas 3% de vocês serão um seleto grupo de heróis a caminho do Mar Alto, onde ninguém é injustiçado.
Prosperous Guard,
snap.
hey.
For the Overlord, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Prosperous Guard, thank you.
Let's wait for that
As
timer.
if
Let's wait for
Roadhouse
that
is
timer.
2 words.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. Let's wait for that timer, Lucas. Oh, dang.
All right.
Ooh, thank you.
You can't
Wait,
see it,
what was
Lucas. Move the
Too
mouse, Lucas.
happy. It's time we had a depressing film title. Bicycle Thieves.
Bicycle Thieves. All right, we're going to do Roadhouse and then Bicycle Thieves.
Okay, so
Roadhouse.
house.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Timer starting right now for Roadhouse.
Also 1,000 corpses.
Okay. Boom.
Yeah.
Get it, Adam.
Open Roadhouse of 1,000 Corpses.
Write it down. Write it down.
Whoa.
Write it down and suck a D, Lucas.
Oh, I like that.
That was a good one.
Wait, okay. Give me some time. Talk amongst yourselves.
Wait, Open Road?
Open Roadhouse of 1,000 Corpses.
That's a movie. What movie's Open Road?
It's an animated movie, isn't it?
No.
No.
Guys,
I said it
if
to you.
you
you're
made
like,
me
yeah.
stop the clock.
I got
is that not
confused.
Okay, Mad Max
Fury Road House of 1,000
There
Corpses.
you
it
go.
is. That's
Mad
what it
Max
is,
Fury Road
Lucas.
House of 1,000 Corpses.
Lucas,
Got it.
write that down.
Got it.
Lucas,
Yeah.
write it down.
I'm gonna look at
Okay,
Open Road.
yeah,
is a
we're-
movie.
I know. You need to look that up. I think
Open
it-
Range is a
Open
movie.
Range is what you're thinking
Oh.
about.
Road to El Dorado is
Yeah.
a movie. Road to whatever's a movie. Are you thinking of Open Range? Yeah, that's why I got
Yeah.
confused. Ginger Peony, same as me. That's a great western, by the way. If you haven't seen it, Kevin
Open
Costner,
Road.
Diego Luna.
Is
Who's
that
in
a
it?
lot?
Came out in 2013.
Okay, well that doesn't count.
Okay, well that doesn't
Okay,
count.
so Mad Max Fury Road, House of 1,000 Corpses. You got
Yep.
that, Lucas?
I've got that.
What's the next one? Bicycle Thieves?
Bicycle
Yeah.
Thieves.
Timer starting.
I don't know what that
now.
movie is, but it's okay.
Shit.
It doesn't matter.
Bicycle.
I don't know if we can do Thieves.
Thieves.
Or by.
Okay. The end of Thieves. What? Damn it! This music's so much pressure.
Evs.
Evening. Eves. Eves.
There's no.
I mean, well, we can pitch it. Lucas will look it up.
What's up?
Don't look at the chat, guys.
Yeah.
They're giving it to you. Don't look at it.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Wait, Thieves?
We're trying to break up the word.
Eves.
Yeah.
Eves of 1,000 Corpses.
Eves of 1,000.
I don't know why.
Eavesdropping.
Eves. Is that a movie? I don't think that's a movie. I think
Stakeout's
it's just
a
a
movie.
thing.
Thieves.
1 minute.
Thieves.
Thieves of my heart.
Prince of Thieves.
Thieves.
I know the Aladdin and the Prince of Thieves, but
King
that's
of Thieves.
oh yeah, King of Thieves.
I don't know, guys. I think this one's a stumper.
Yeah.
Eves. What about Eves?
The Heart. I think it was called The Heart.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, is it Bicycle Thief or Thieves?
Thieves.
Thieves.
Damn it.
That S just fucks everything up.
Now.
10 seconds.
Shut up, Lucas.
Damn
All
it.
What'd you get?
The Hard Goodbye Sickle Thieves.
Okay.
And that's a movie, right? The Hard Goodbye? Look it up. The Hard Goodbye?
Or the long goodbye.
The Long Goodbye.
Which one?
It has to start with Thieves, you guys. Thieves Like Us. Is that a movie?
I don't know that movie.
Yeah.
Spies Like Us.
Oh shit! The Hard Goodbye is a Sin City story. So what I was thinking of was The Long Goodbye.
That one was
which
tough.
is a movie, 1973. So that's going to be The Long Goodbye Sickle Thieves. The Long Goodbye Sickle Thieves. Lucas, write it down.
Thieves Like Us is a film noir. Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad the Overlord's got Google over there. Yeah.
I didn't use Google.
All right, let's get back to this Brazil trailer. Here we go.
Sorry, guys.
Let's start over from the
It's
beginning.
okay.
Because I was getting
Yeah,
into
let's
it.
start over.
15 seconds. Here we go.
The Long Good Bicycle Thief Star Wars.
No, it's Star Wars.
3%. Apenas 3% de vocês serão um seleto grupo de heróis a caminho do Mar Alto, onde ninguém é injustiçado. Esse processo garante que só os melhores...
Oh, Adam!
3%. Apenas 3% de vocês serão um seleto grupo de heróis a caminho do Mar Alto, onde ninguém é injustiçado. Esse processo garante que só os melhores desfrutem do Mar Alto. Aconteça o que acontecer, você merece.
A nossa medicina é avançada e com o tratamento completo você pode voltar a andar, mas primeiro tem que passar.
Se você for chegar longe.
Claro que você vai chegar longe. Você é forte.
Antes de mais nada, você sabe que a gente não tem nenhuma política especial de inclusão para cada...
Você é uma das piores pessoas que eu já entrevistei.
Talvez você seja o pior entrevistador que tem. Você está eliminada.
Não vai chorar?
Eu preciso ir pro lado de lá!
Cada um de vocês terá apenas 3 minutos para montar o maior número de cubos possível.
Tempo acabou. Se tiver com cubo, ganhou.
Louco, meu cubo! Solta!
Eu só fiz lá o que vocês também vão fazer e vão ter que fazer. Cara, você não tem a menor condição de passar. Desculpa falar isso, cara, mas você vai ser eliminado uma hora ou outra. Você não vai fazer nada.
Se alguém tiver que parar a prova, tem que ser alguém de vocês.
Você não é uma pessoa ruim.
O que você acha que sabe sobre mim? O lado de lá foi feito pra gente como eu.
Nosso trabalho é uma questão de vida ou morte.
Por um minuto eu me imaginei do lado de lá.
The process begins.
Oh, it's already on
Process
Netflix?
begins.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go pass only because of the way that it was shot. It looked very television to me. A lot of interesting ideas. And I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. I have a feeling I know. It also was like
Hunger Games meets Elysium.
yeah.
Meets Battle Royale.
Yeah, with a lot of like, I'm watching Westworld right now. It's a lot of like, do you know what humanity is? Let's talk about what humanity means and what it is. And I'm like, okay, all right, sure.
You're not pitching that show very well,
It'll
Hector.
probably be really like bleak and depressing, but also, I don't know. So a lot of interesting stuff, like cool looking people, interesting looking people. But I'm gonna go. It just feels a little bit like the way that it's shot. Some of the angles looks very kind of low budget TV. So I was like, guess Star Wars.
Yep.
Guess Star Wars.
Guess Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would have to watch an episode to really see if I'm committed to it or not. The trailer kind of had me, then didn't have me, had me again, didn't have me. Really up and down, really inconsistent. So I probably would have to watch an episode to just see how well I can kind of just keep up with having to read subtitles throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if it keeps me engaged or if it just kind of like if I drift off.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Oh, here we go.
How about Blazing Saddles? Hashtag Rip Gene Wilder.
Hashtag Rip
That's
Gene Wilder.
really sweet, but also thank you. But I don't know if anything ends and begins with those.
Here we
We
go.
can break up the words.
We'll find out.
Break up the
minutes.
words.
Blaze,
Go.
Blaze, Fury, Blaze.
Saddles.
I want to face off ice balls. Space balls shirt. Blazing saddles.
Oh, I need to look at the word.
Doles.
Dol D
Saddles.
Les Mis.
Saddles.
Saddle.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys have that one. Les Miserables. Blazing Saddles, Miserables.
Yeah.
And how are we gonna start Blaze?
Blaze.
Blades.
No.
No, that's me.
I know. I just
something blazing.
Johnny Blades of Glory. Can we make a Ghost Rider movie that's called Johnny Blaze?
Blaze.
Johnny Blazing. Johnny Blaze.
Blaze.
Blaze a trail. Blazing. The blaze. Blay. Blah. Blah. Blay. Blazing.
I feel like if it's anything something blazing, it's got to do with like westerns and guns.
Yeah. Blazing saddles. Yeah, like blazing saddles.
Guns a-blazing.
Guns a-blazing. Guns a-blazing.
I don't know if that's a real movie.
No, I think it's just a phrase.
No, there's a movie that's isn't there a Guns Blazing?
Okay, so we're gonna go with Guns Blazing and just hope
I'm
it's
gonna
a
have to
movie.
look that up.
You will look it up.
Blazing saddle.
Yes, Guns Blazing Saddles, Miserables. That's what we got. Guns Blazing Saddles, Miserables.
Okay.
No, it's Blazing Guns.
Son of
Damn
a
it.
bitch. Guns Blazing.
Les
Okay.
Miserables, Blazing Saddles.
Hector's fully stumped.
10 seconds.
We're all stumped.
What?
Les Miserables, Blazing Saddles, Les Miserables.
Les Miserables Blaze. Yeah,
movie.
we'll do
Yeah,
that. That's our
Can we use
answer.
the same movie twice?
No.
Both Barrels Blazing is a movie apparently.
Never heard of
Thank
it.
you.
I don't know what that
Villain
is.
2.
I say we use it.
Les Miserables Blazing Saddles, Miserables. Les Miserables Blazing Saddle, Miserables. Great.
Both Barrels Blazing. We're using it.
Blaze.
Both barrels
blazing? Dumb.
A Saddle Les Miserables.
That's dumb, Lucas.
That's just a mashup. All right, let's move on to what we got on
DVDs.
theaters.
What else is coming out, Adam?
Theater. Oh yeah, one more.
This came out today. So from my understanding, it's basically the same set that they made before
Yeah,
that had the
started
flux
to come out.
capacitor.
Yes.
Except I think the other one didn't have a booklet. I don't think it had a booklet, but it has all three movies, a bonus disc, and the animated series. This is on sale right now on Amazon for $39.99. It's normally like 60-something bucks.
Yeah.
Or $70. I think I'm gonna get it too.
I might have to buy that.
I know they make a set with just the movies.
The set is $40 right now. Says it's Pandar.
And there's a $99. There's a 1999 version that just has the three movies.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't think I want the cartoon show. I think the cartoon show was bad. I'm a completist, but I also think I remember it being bad.
I might just pick up that 1999 set with just the three movies.
Cool. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, but Keller has that, so I'm gonna get no rush to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in no rush to get that either.
Both are like, I gotta get it. I'm not in a rush to get
I
it.
might have to get that. Might.
Yeah.
I might just get the 1999 one.
You should have Back to the Future 1 in your household. And
I
2,
had
3
the
is an
box
option,
set,
but you need to have
and
them in your
someone
household.
stole it from me.
Really?
Why?
And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Who stole it?
Next.
An ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, that sounds like.
My ex-girlfriend didn't watch movies.
Yeah, that also
Her favorite
sounds-
movie was Pineapple Express.
And she
It's a good
stole your.
Is that why she's your ex?
Because her favorite movie is Pineapple Express?
Mhm.
No, I mean, I love Pineapple Express.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
It's on sale on Blu-ray.com for $17.99 4K.
But it's complicated, Adam. Relationship.
Did you download the whole catalog of Blu-ray?
Dude, I've been on
website?
Blu-ray. Let me tell you a little something about Blu-ray.com real quick. They're not paying me to plug them. They fucking should. Because holy shit. So they have an app on the phone, which you can get on Google Play and on iOS. It's amazing. I literally went through last night. I scanned all the barcodes of all my Blu-rays. The whole collection of what I have is on my phone. And it's amazing because you can go into a store and you can scan the barcode of movies that you want to buy.
Oh, that's so brutal.
And then you
check if it has it on
Price check
Blu-ray.
it.
No, what you do is you check and see. You basically price matches it, and then if you want to try to find it for cheaper, you can set a rate. So let's say I want to buy Deadpool 4K, and I'm willing to pay $12.99, but I also am willing to pay up to $5 above that price, so $17.99. Whenever that Blu-ray comes down to $17.99 or below, it'll notify me, like, hey, this Blu-ray's cheap. If anybody needs it, it's this fucking guy. It's amazing.
Also, if you go into a Best Buy store, they'll price match prices on internet.
Yep.
So, like, if you scan a movie of theirs and you beep, 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 and it comes up as, like, being $10 cheaper on
I did that
website.
last night.
Yeah? What'd you get?
I went to Best Buy, and I was just like, I went to the Amazon app, and I started scanning. They had Jurassic Park 3D for $22.95. I went on Amazon. Amazon had it for $13.46. But then I found that they had the whole Jurassic Park collection, all 4, with the 3D Blu-rays for $19.99. Bought that shit.
Oh, snap. Here we go, Pandar.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
I hate Adam for introducing me to I can barely afford this donation now. Movie is Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, so don't.
All right, here we go.
Be a menace
Wait,
to
before we
Central
start,
Don't be a menace to South Central.
before you guys start,
Yas.
I think that puts us 100 away. That's 4 more $25 donations before the end of the show, and we will give away a $100 Amazon gift card.
$100.
You have a chance to make
You know how many Blu-rays you can buy on Blu-ray.com?
All right, starting
I swear
the
you have a
clock.
Blu-ray.com tattoo
Now.
on your arm.
I do. It's right on my dick.
Clock has started.
Don't?
Hood.
Don't.
Hood.
We need something that ends in don't or do.
That thing you do.
Lots of stuff.
Hood.
Oh,
Nah,
dang,
man.
that's
Work
really
for
good.
don't, though. Because that's hard
Hey,
to
man.
say.
Yeah, don't.
There's no movies that end in don't.
I'm gonna
There's a movie called Don't. Or no, it's Doubt.
Doubt. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Damn it.
Philip Seymour Hoffman in don't. Don't do that in the church. Don't. That's bad. Don't do it.
Hood.
Hood. What about OD?
Hoodwinked.
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 Oh, God
Good
damn,
one,
that's
Hector.
Terrible
good,
movie.
Hector. That was
All
really
right,
Terrible
good.
movie.
Take it away, Hector.
So that thing you don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hoodwinked. Done. Nailed
That's
it.
already good enough as it is.
Already
What's-
good.
Good luck typing
Can't
all
improve
that.
it. Can't improve it.
Gee, damn it.
What is that movie?
Oh, Desperado would have been good too.
You've never seen Don't Be a Menace?
Desperado.
No.
It's like a spoof
So
movie on all those early
that thing you
90s,
don't.
like, hood movies.
That thing you don't.
Like Boys in the Hood.
Are you writing this down, Lucas?
Man, I don't like the way that you use do instead of don't.
Oh my God.
Lucas.
Lucas is vetoing that
Lucas. Go fuck yourself.
You made him look at you.
All right,
That's
I
something we
gotta
love.
go outside and fuck
We
myself.
love Lucas so much.
Do it right here.
Yeah, you're off camera.
All right, I'll start typing this.
You're so defeated.
Oh, now you see me, now you... no, they didn't
Hood
do.
rats?
Oh, now you see me, now you...
Now you see me, now you don't. I don't think that was a movie, was it?
No, now you see me and now you see me too, which should have been called Now You Don't.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Oh yeah. Or now you see me again.
No, that wouldn't have helped our cause, Hector.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Now you don't.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
think of anything with don't.
Bye, Lucas.
Yeah. So it's that thing you don't. Be a menace. To South Central.
In South Central.
In South Central.
While drinking your
Whilst drinking your juice.
Whilst.
In the hoodwinked.
Oh, God.
Professor Dan says T-minus 10 seconds on semen extraction. He's in the wrong chat. He typed that in the
wrong window, buddy. You're in the wrong window.
Into the wrong window.
Chatting, yeah.
And now we're counting
Typed
down.
in the-
7,
He's typed an
6,
emote into his
5,
other chat.
4, 3, 2, and his semen was extracted.
Yep, there you go.
Well, yeah, he typed like a. I would see that in theaters into like a porn chat somewhere. Into like, I'd see that in theaters. And some woman and like a cam girl's like, what? What do you mean? Semen extraction.
This man face says, "Now you see him, now you don't." Is a Kurt Russell Disney movie.
Now you see him, now you don't.
From like what, the 70s?
Now you semen, now you don't.
Now you see him, and now you
That's
don't.
That's the porn title for that Kurt Russell movie.
Oh God.
Kurt Russell was in like a billion 70s Disney movies.
I feel like we could do a whole episode where we do the porn parodies.
Oh, yeah. God, it's never ending.
That'll happen.
That's so bad. It'd be so bad.
All right,
also
what's
so
up?
good.
What's opening on Friday in Again, Professor Dan put in Bukkake moment. Nope, wrong chat again. wrong chat there, Professor.
Another chat.
Professor Dan's getting his chat.
You got to start alt tabbing so fast.
You're a dumbass professor. If you, where'd you get your doctorate?
He's alt tabbing so fast. He's coming quick.
He keeps hearing the good jokes and forgets
Yeah,
the alt tab.
in the other chat, he's like, "Oh, they mentioned Star Wars again."
Guest star what?
People having sex like, what is that guy talking about?
Guest Star Wars? What is it talking about?
Star Wars.
So coming out this Friday, really only 2 movies. One of them is like a very limited release. Jackie,
really only one movie
with Natalie
Looks
Portman.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. And then Incarnate is the other one.
Boo,
Which we just
pass.
watched the trailer for.
Pass.
So it's a real shit week for movies. I think,
Jackie's supposed to be amazing.
but it's only in 5 theaters. So we'll get to enjoy its glory here.
LA's the best.
And in New York, but I think it's going to be very limited. So I would, if you're going to try to catch that, I would definitely try to look it up and find out where it is. It seems like it's going to be a really, really good movie. I tried getting passes for a screening, but I couldn't get in.
It looks like it'll be. I think that this is them counting on Moana getting second weekend number
For sure.
one.
Yeah.
It's going to be another.
Yeah.
It's going to be another solid weekend for Moana for sure. And then I think next week is. I think next week has like 1 or 2 movies that are going to be fairly good. I can't remember exactly what they are, but I remember looking. It was like 1 or 2, and then the week after, it's all about Star Wars again.
Oh crap! We're already there.
Yeah,
Holy
we're already
moly.
there.
Holy moly! All right.
Oh, I can't wait.
The road to a Star Wars.
I still haven't got my confirmation for my screener. Have you?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close to right before
Yeah,
we
they
go.
said they'd give us confirmation the day before,
Yeah.
so
Oof. Yeah.
it's not looking good.
Oof.
I took the day. I'm taking the day off, so I'm going to whatever screening they give me.
Same.
Yeah. So
Smart.
I am very excited. All right, you guys want to talk about Moana a little bit?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's do a 6 minutes of non-spoiler review for Moana.
Yeah.
So,
This is your second time
so
reviewing it.
myself, Erica, and Lucas, we all saw Moana.
Loved it.
Okay, great. Adam and
Lucas's
Augustine.
review.
Okay, we started 6 minutes. Erica, go first. Give us your overall thoughts without spoiling the movie.
Okay, without spoiling the film, it was fantastic. It was one of the most beautiful films that Disney has ever made. I think that they got everything correct, just from all the talent that they used, the fact that the Oceanic Story Trust.
Yeah. What is that, in case people don't know what that is?
The Oceanic Story Trust was a collection of scholars, anthropologists, community leaders from Polynesia and just the islands that they consulted.
AKA brown people.
Yeah, so they consulted all these people and worked with them very closely, and you can see it in a lot of the storytelling choices. Now, I've read a lot about how some Native people feel about it, how a lot of Pacific folk feel about the film, and some of them are not happy with the way like Maui was portrayed, or
Sure.
they have their quarrels, but a lot of them also are really happy that they have a Disney princess who is Polynesian, and it's they feel
No love
like
interest.
it's being and they
No
feel
love
like
interest in the film,
yeah,
which is
they
great.
feel like it's very respectfully portrayed, and that they did a lot. I mean, they cast so many Polynesian people. They had Lin-Manuel worked with the I forget his name, but he's the leader of Tavaka.
The cool thing is that if there were complaints from like the Polynesian communities, it's that our culture again is being co-opted to
Yeah.
sort of sell tourism, the same way that Disney owns like a hotel in Hawaii.
But
and,
then there's a lot of discussion about the fact that, I mean, it's Disney, and also this is really how they make a living on a lot of the islands is through tourism.
Sure. And I also think that what's important to note is that this movie could have been way worse. They could have not even had a Pacific Islander trust, a pan-Pacific trust, a story. This could have been something like Lilo and Stitch, which is really lovely animated and kind of forgettable, and you don't even, But the fact that they put this much care into the film. Earlier this year, Zootopia came out, and just to kind of talk socially a little bit about it, Zootopia was a message movie that had the message of, hey, about racism, like, hey, we should be accepting to everybody and accept everybody and be really inclusive. And whether or not Disney meant to do this or not, like, that movie still stars Jason Bateman and the actress Jennifer Goodwin,
casting
like
and writing,
Alan Tudyk, sure,
and directing.
For me, the promise in Zootopia, the payoff is Moana. Like that is literally Disney being like, no, this we said we were going to do this, we're going to be this way, we're going to be this way. I think that if people are saying, oh, it's so cheap that they found ways to take a Polynesian story and make it fit into a Disney structure, I think that that's amazing because the whole point for conversations about representation and inclusivity in films is just like give other people a seat at that table. Whether or not you have a problem with the table, that's not the issue. If you don't like formulaic Disney movies, that's not the issue. Give other people a seat at that table because you can take other cultures and people and get them to fit into those things.
Definitely reading some of the scholarly articles and opinions about the native perception of Moana. But that being said, like, I can't speak to that completely, but I thought that the diversity and the inclusion was fantastic.
I can speak to it. I'm not even Polynesian. That movie made me proud as hell to be Polynesian. I loved it. I was so into it.
There's a guy
gorgeous.
Bird 3, not Hawaiian, but I grew up in Hawaii. Moana got a lot of the details right on.
That's what I heard, and I could feel that even while watching the movie without doing the research.
So like I cried seeing the dance animation that they did.
Good.
Like they did a pretty good job with Lilo and Stitch.
Were Maui,
but
Maui,
oh my god,
the Rock and
the haka.
Like Maui is like this, demigod character. He's like Hercules. He's like the hero character. And he's still, when he's taking on some of these challenges, he still like does the little dances, and I'm like, that's awesome. That is so cool. I love that shit. Lucas, what'd you think? How much more time do we have in this 6 minutes? Oh, okay, you're tweeting right now?
Hang on. Pause it.
It's on IMDb. Night of the Day of the Dawn of the Son of the Bride of the Return of the Revenge of the Terror of the Attack of the Evil Mutant Hellbound Flesh-eating subhumanoid zombified living dead. Sorry, Lucas.
Oh.
Okay, great.
Okay, so dead, and night.
Okay, yeah.
That's easy. What's the first word?
Night.
Okay, Judgment Night.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
Dead Right? No, not Dead Rising. That's a game.
Yeah, that's a game. I was thinking of that too.
Dead Island. No, that's another game.
Dead Alive?
Dead Alive? Oh yeah, that's
also a game.
That's a movie.
Oh, is it?
Dead or Alive is a
Dead or Alive is
a game.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's also a movie.
I think Dead Rising.
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Okay, so add night, add Judgment, and then pool to the end of that stupid thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
Let me read it then.
No, you don't have to.
Please, you gotta read it.
I need to read it.
You need to read it from
I
beginning
have
to
to
end.
read
The
it.
dumbest.
I ran out of room.
But it was a
on
quick
that
one.
thing.
Yeah.
He was a quickie, eh?
All right, here we go. Let me start at the beginning. I'm just scrolling back to the top.
Because it takes 5 minutes to scroll.
Judgment Night of the Day of the Dawn of the Son of the Bride of the Return of the... Let me scroll. Revenge of the Terror of the Attack of the Evil Mutant Hellbound Flesh-Eating Subhumanoid Zombified Living Deadpool.
Boom!
That's something Deadpool would
Well
take that.
done,
Yeah.
you troll, you. Thank you.
Was that its Pandar? Who said that?
No, it was somebody else.
Who the fuck said that?
Who the fuck said that?
Who said that?
All right, so we have
Cool.
1 minute and 47 seconds
Lucas,
left.
thoughts on Moana?
I really liked... I guess I will cut to myself. I don't know. Is it weird to watch?
No.
Okay,
Cut
well,
to yourself.
I really liked, and I saw this with my girlfriend and her mom. We saw this in Kansas City.
Brag about
it. Brag about it. You got a girlfriend. We really all enjoyed that. It felt very like classical Disney, but also like progressive, and like so progressive in a way that it was so good at like normalizing. Like there was never even a point, and you see this in like older Disney films that were progressive in their own way, but there was never a point in this movie where people were saying like, we don't trust you because you're a girl. Like they didn't, like it was just, this girl is going to become chief, and that's not really a spoiler. This girl is going to become chief, and everyone is so okay with that, and they never like even bring
as
up
opposed
the
to
fact that she's a
Brave,
little
where
girl.
Brave, a plot point was her being a girl, and
Exactly.
I hated that.
And that's, you can have that plot point, and she fights it and everything, and you're on the right side of like fighting that, but it's also like it really helps to normalize things whenever you don't even bring up the fact that some people might not be okay with that. They were so confident in her.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I cried. The music was absolutely transcendent.
Yeah.
It's some of the best that Disney has ever done. A couple of the story beats felt a little extraneous. Like there were a couple of times where it's like, oh no, there's this problem that we made up that could have completely been cut out of the movie. But that being said, I just absolutely adored it.
Another note is just like I saw this in Midwest Kansas City, and it was very cool to step out of the theater and see little like 7-8-year-old boys and girls talking about how cool Moana was. Like that's what you're trying to achieve, and they did it like very smoothly and normally,
Yeah.
you know, without making it the thing.
Nicely done.
Good,
Nicely done.
good
6
closer.
minutes of non-spoiler talk on Moana.
That movie wasn't spoiled for me one bit.
Great. Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No,
Go
I'm
see
not
it,
being
guys.
sarcastic.
Go see it. Jermaine Clement's in it. Gotta mention that. He's so
yeah.
funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
so
you'll
funny.
know.
He's
But
the
the thing
best.
is his song is such a Jermaine Clement song, but it was
It's
written
so
by
good.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I know, it sounds
So
like a Flight of the Conchords song.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It
It's
sounds
so
like a
good,
Flight of the
though.
They
Conchords
probably
song.
collaborated on.
I think so.
They're both musicians.
If I ever met Lin-Manuel or Jermaine, I'd ask him. I'd be like, y'all write each
The
other's...
credits
yeah.
it didn't say, but
Yeah,
I
come on.
bet he had some input.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so good. All right, cool. That's it. We did it. That's the show.
That's
Bye.
Wait.
All right, wait.
We have to
Wait,
is there
wait,
a
We have,
poll
a,
going?
we have a vote. I have a straw poll here.
Yeah,
I've
we gotta
been
vote, man.
compiling everything here.
Yeah.
We gotta vote.
I'm
We
going to
gotta
post the
pitch.
straw poll in the chat, and you guys can
we go.
vote. And the winner
chat's gonna
of
vote.
these
There's
cool
quite a
movie
few in there.
titles will get a
Yeah, we did a
Steam
bunch.
key.
Steam key. Winner's gonna get a Steam key. 75 till 500. Oh, we're not gonna do it.
So close.
And yet so far.
What is it saying? One of your answers is extremely
My-
too long
my
and cannot be seen.
favorite one was Face Office
Yeah.
Baseball.
Face
Yeah.
Office
Face
Spaceballs.
So
Office
great.
Baseball is definitely the best.
I like that one.
Is it not
Alright.
posting?
It's I'm getting an error when I try to create the poll.
Is it saying one's too long?
I think that might be the error.
For real?
You done fucked
Well,
us.
Take it out and see if it works.
Let me see if I can refresh.
Take it out. It's not gonna win. Take it out. I feel bad.
All right, I got a poll here.
Okay, here we go.
Yay! Here we go.
Gonna post it
Dun,
in the
dun,
chat
dun,
right
dun, dun,
now.
Post in the chat. Post it. Post it.
Posting,
post it.
posting,
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 posting, vote, vote,
posted,
vote,
posted,
vote,
posted,
vote, vote,
posted.
vote, vote.
Guys,
Woo!
if you're gonna go see Moana, stay through the credits. For the love of God, there's an after the credits scene, and it is worth sitting through the credits for. I'm telling you. Go
Is it
see
3D?
it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually.
I think it
Does
is.
it set up the Moana
I saw
universe?
it in 2D. It sets up.
Is-
Samuel
is-
Jackson comes in.
Yeah, is
Recruits
Thanos
Says,
in it?
I'm here to talk to you about the Moana initiative.
The Polynesian Initiative.
And Thanos
Yeah.
grabs a glove and says,
Yeah.
"You got to do everything
Do
yourself."
everything myself.
Did anybody do any Black Friday shopping?
No, I stayed as far away from those stores as possible.
I did some online.
I did a lot of.
I did everything online.
shopping. I got gifts for family. For some reason I didn't have my own copy of Overwatch, so I got that for today.
Cool.
Okay.
That was
Cyber
nice.
Monday.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of shopping. Because I, like a dummy, bought my laptop a month ago instead of waiting now.
Aww.
Wah, wah, wah. It's okay. It's okay. Wah, it's okay. I got a killer laptop.
Hector, did you buy any movies?
Star Wars, bro.
You buy any movies?
I went to on Saturday, on Small Business Saturday, I went to Atomic Records and got like 4 little cheapy Blu-rays, like
Nice.
like Madagascar 3D for like $8.
Because I didn't buy it when I went there.
Yeah, basically.
Is that movie good?
I haven't even seen Madagascar 3, but I've legit loved Madagascar 1 and 2. That I was like, I better get this in 3D before everybody just Fahrenheit 451s all of my 3D movies and burns them because nobody likes 3D.
Hey, I like 3D. I'm buying
I
them.
feel like I am oppressed.
I bought
Good.
Dread 3D
Just you
for
and me, bud.
I bought Dread 3D for $3.99. We gotta watch that.
Ooh, nice.
That movie's
I'll
good
come
to
over.
know.
Y'all, we have a
Such
winner.
good.
And our
Oh.
winner is
Okay, we got a winner?
And the winner is Face Off is Spaceballs.
Yeah! Zing, 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 zing,
All right,
zing.
so we gotta
Face Off is Baseball.
pitch
Hector,
it.
you kind of already pitched it,
Face
but we
Off
need to
is
come up with
Baseball.
another
I didn't
one.
pitch it.
Kind of.
Oh, just as a Mexican lady.
Your
Yeah.
rant was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Face Off is Spaceballs.
Maybe you should come up with a couple pitches.
Yeah, let's do a couple pitches. So Face Off.
All right,
is
it's time for
Spaceballs.
Pitch Please, the segment of the show where we pitch movies that are dumb.
When you put it that way.
Do Blu-rays burn at the 451 degrees? Yeah,
They
they
do.
do. That's right. Yes, they
proven.
do. Sick books.
Face Off is Spaceballs.
Face Office Space Balls. It's a sequel to Office Space, where
Features characters from Spaceballs and Face Off.
no, it's a
This
sequel to
time-
Office Space.
It has Nick Cage
As Dark Helmet.
As the boss. And Ron
but
Livingston.
The boss is Dark Helmet.
Okay, you lost me with that. Because are we trying to bring in Spaceballs, or are we just?
No,
I was just
we're
using the
not
word
doing
balls.
If it's called Face Off as Spaceballs.
It's called Face Office Space Balls.
Yeah.
So I was literally just using the words face and balls and trying to figure a way to
All right, that was
put them in.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.
What do you got, Erica?
Office balls.
So there, it's like, you know, an office drama. It's just that they're in space, they're on a space station, and they're having a dodgeball tournament.
A company dodgeball tournament.
Dodgeball tournament.
Okay. So, but it's a drama. It's not a comedy.
Yeah.
It's not like dodgeball in space with an office setting.
No.
Okay.
It's like an office, like a workplace drama.
Okay. Okay. What do you got, Augustine? You
I
got
think
one?
someone gets teabagged.
It's definitely got to have Nick Cage in it somehow.
Well, obviously.
God, I wish I haven't seen Office Space in a while. We were having this conversation in your house.
Office Space is amazing.
Office Space. I haven't seen it.
One of the greatest comedies of all time.
Since high school.
It will still make you pissed. You watch it and you'll still go,
absolutely.
God damn it, that's Offices Today.
Yeah.
That's where I work. It's stupid. How?
You can dodge a ball. You can
it's
dodge
gonna be
sports.
so it's gonna be okay. So so humanity has left Earth, and we still kept the same crappy jobs though on the ship that's exiting to the new planet.
Makes sense.
So, Nick Cage is an android. And
Okay.
he loses his face, and it's a space comedy about him swapping faces. Oh no!
Wait.
Damn it started so good.
No, I've got something similar.
Okay, what do you got, Lucas?
Okay, so these balls float around space.
Done.
But they're pods.
Okay.
Like, and they're floating offices. But they're like sort of like
rivalry
cosmic
offices.
like rearrangement of like your face, like a face office where
No,
you go to
that
get plastic surgery
Oh.
in space. And these are they're balls.
In balls.
And now I got to figure out the plot. But there's the title.
That's basically what happens.
Yeah.
I think doing something in the vein of Barbarella would be fun, where it's like a sexy space romp.
Okay.
It's a comedy. It's a sexy comedy.
Okay.
Maybe you see boobies, maybe some butts, but no like wieners and vajays.
Okay.
But you definitely like it's like PG-13, maybe like a light R, and it is about it's about. Oh, no, I'm just describing a porno. I don't want to do that. It's tough. Like Barbarella's basically a porno, but it was in the '60s in like a legit '60s movie. But it's basically there's a character in it named I am Dildano. That was a real character's name, Dildano. I don't know.
Let's see. It's okay. It's space.
The Final Frontier.
The Final Frontier.
It's dark.
It's I would say it's a story of a character. God, I can't remember his name though.
Who?
What was Adam Driver's character's name on SNL?
Matt, the radar tech.
Matt, the radar tech.
Okay.
So it'd be an office space comedy set on the Starkiller base.
I love it.
And it would be Matt. Where was I going with this? It would be a story of Matt's obsession with Dark Helmet and wanting to literally swap his face for Dark Helmet's face.
So he wants to like mold.
It's the quest for Dark Helmet, basically.
I like that. I dig it.
An office space like comedy on Starkiller base.
So
how does he want to attach Dark Helmet's face onto his own face?
How they do it in Face Off? They surgically swapped him, baby.
So it's kind of
use
creepy.
a lightsaber.
I'm still always gonna remember Kiss Star Wars.
Kiss Star Wars.
That gets honorable mentions.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was actually in second place.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
The quest for Dark Helmet. There you go.
I think that's what it would have to be, wouldn't it? It would have to be like a Star Wars style Office Space.
That's pretty good.
type
That's
of comedy.
taking Spaceballs literally.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be administrative stuff happening on the
Yes.
the Star
Exactly.
the Death
Yeah,
Star,
there is.
right?
Exactly.
So what about like clone troopers or like stormtroopers?
Yeah, and Death Troopers and all these different types
just
of
doing
troops.
like just doing office stuff.
Exactly. Seeing a little bit of like what these different troopers do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a Kate Star Wars shirt. That would be amazing. Okay, Star Wars.
Yeah,
So
I was
it
just
would
gonna
be like
yeah.
The Office.
That's great.
Or Office Space.
Right.
But
maybe
just-
like a little office style, kind of how the SNL skit is.
Yeah. But everybody's like different characters, but they all
Exactly.
still have their masks on, so
Exactly.
you can't really tell who's who.
Exactly. And he doesn't want dark like Rick Moranis' face. He wants the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to swap. He wants to swap his face for the helmet.
He just wants to wear his helmet
exactly
once.
on top of his skin.
Yeah.
That'd be gross. Maybe
Done.
funny. There
Clone
you go.
Resources Department. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
there you go.
Where are the staplers at?
Yeah.
Space janitors.
That was
There would be
great.
some of those.
I love it.
There would
This
be.
is good.
And we did it, and that's the show. That is Cinematic
Space
Universe.
janitors.
All right, everybody.
Man, ending on a quality
Zing,
note.
zing.
All of that.
Quality, guys.
All of that.
You come here, you know you're gonna get quality.
Yeah, so that's our show. We'll be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Anything anybody would like to plug before we leave?
Zach, is that going to be? I assume Zach will be playing a game of some sort after
Yeah.
this.
So the channel's not done yet.
So
Stick
please
around. Stick around. Leave it on in the background. Stick around.
Yeah. Hang out.
Yeah. Before you.
Anything to plug?
I want to give a big shout out, big thanks to Lucas Eubank for putting this whole
Okay.
thing together. Cut to you, Lucas. Cut to you, Lucas. Cut to you, Lucas.
Cool.
That's the show. Thank you, and thanks you
I
guys.
don't have anything to plug.
Okay.
I want to plug space.
The Final
Space, big
Frontier.
plug to space.
United States of
Some
Space.
balls.
Yeah,
Some
space
office.
and maybe some balls
And some balls.
and some offices.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank
Yeah.
you for donating, for making this channel run, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is a lot of
Who
fun.
run the world? Lucas. Who run the world? Lucas.
What was that?
Whoa.
Thumper in training.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you guys for calling
Bye.
tonight. Next week.
Good night.